Hey, what's up, y'all? Ready to talk? Yeah.
Always, baby. Always.
Hey, my name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you are nerding out with Rickshaw. And you're also nerding out with my friends.
Like acquaintance. I'm FUZZ.
Wow.
What's up, nerds? It's Rabbit.
And it is the producer, Toby.
We got to start telling everybody. We got to start telling everybody at the beginning here what we do on the show. So if you're catching the beginning, we are a podcast, a video podcast, or we do it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and we talk about music stuff, and every now and then we just bullshit through some tier lists that gets everyone pretty heated. I will say that.
Very heated.
Yeah, we are today we are going to talk about a tier list. We're going to do our fast food tier list. Me and Rabbit got some Whoppers today to prepare for that. And I will say they are superior to the Big Mac. I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
the Big Mac.
Right.
Yeah. Let's not do this. Let's not start off.
See, no. This is just foreshadowing, baby.
Okay.
You know?
This is the foreplay before. This is the
I will say
fries.
this.
Well, foreplay.
I will say this. I think the Big Mac is the most overrated burger in the fast food world.
You know what? I could understand saying it's overrated now, but at a point in time, it
Yeah.
was sitting
Well,
on the
yeah.
throne.
It was the big guy.
Still,
Yeah.
I never
was
ate it
evil.
because I didn't like Thousand Island dressing that was on it, so I never really ate it.
I mean, they dug up 1,000 of them to just get it on there.
It's
I'm
max
saying. But it's mac sauce, dude. What came
sauce,
first
baby.
though? What came first, the mac sauce or the Thousand Island?
Mac.
Was it invented for?
Mac came
Was it
first.
invented
Mac
for
sauce
dressing?
Mac sauce is his own thing. It's not Thousand Island.
I mean, it pretty much is. I'm just gonna be honest. You did
All right.
nothing.
Hey,
Nothing.
Cool.
No.
A win in Rome, win in Rome.
I'm just saying they're pretty much the same thing. You look up
Either way,
the-
they're both disgusting, so who cares?
Whoa, Fuzz! I was actually we were having a debate while your camera was frozen to try and bring up what you would hate that most people would probably love.
Ooh,
And I
what
think
were the options?
Well, I think that we ended up saying Taco Bell.
We think it's
right?
going to be Taco
Yeah.
Bell.
Yeah, we think it's gonna be
I
Taco Bell.
fucking
But
love Taco Bell.
Oh,
okay,
he's
okay, all right. Okay.
He's going to turn on us. That was a lie. He's going to turn on us in a minute.
No. I will save my opinion of Taco Bell for later when we discuss here in a little.
Yeah, that's true. I had a funny story actually. I was gonna tell you my my drummer the other day was like, "Bro, I was trying to listen to the podcast, right?" He's like, "I put in my headphones. I was like, it was late. It was after work, and he was like, fell asleep after the intro music played for like 8 minutes." And I was like, "Oh shit! I probably forgot to trim off the beginning when I threw it into Spotify." So there's probably
Whoops.
there's probably last week or 2 weeks ago, something like that. There's probably like an 8-minute
Doodles.
loop of that song playing. Beep boom, beep boom.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, so
pretty solid song though.
I mean it's kind of a banger, you know. And we all respect the guy who wrote it too, right, Fuzz?
Absolutely not. But I decided that I'm going to try to be nice today. I'm going to try to be nice. I'm not going to say mean
Hell
things
yeah.
about anybody.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking.
And if I
that's
just
what's
get up and close my computer, you guys know that I'm just really mad and I don't want to be. I don't want to talk to you.
You don't have anything nice to say. Don't say anything at all.
I'm just not going to say anything.
Oh shit! We already got someone. Okay, Common Chaos podcast. They were saying Carl's Jr. Fuzz definitely hates Carl's Jr. Oh, they said Fuzz hates America and Carl's Jr.
I'm the most American out of this group, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you see the star
Hell yeah,
on my
dude.
head right now? No,
Dude, I heard
even.
It's
Isn't that America's team?
Yeah.
I don't understand how they're America's team. They've been pretty bad, right?
Yeah, I know.
That's why
I'm,
it's so.
I'm,
That's
I'm
why they're
watching
America's
it
team
right now.
Yeah, yeah,
They-
yeah.
Because they're so
Americans-
bad, they make terrible decisions.
Right, exactly. America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. dude.
Politics.
But yeah, we are going to get to that. I think that's going to be, that's going to be the headliner today, talking about the fast food tier because
It's
we're
gonna
all
be the Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, that's going to be the Avenged Sevenfold of today. At this festival show that we're having. We got so many people in the chat right now, dude. It's fucking festival time.
We didn't even talk about the chat last week. We didn't even bring it up once last week.
I think we did. We just talked about a couple of things that the chat said. We didn't really keep up with it because it wasn't flowing too heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't heavy flow.
Maybe she
I
didn't.
appreciated
She was still too young to flow in that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Love
Mike
my
and I used-
analogies.
Mike and I used to have
That
rap
is,
names.
Oh, I
Mike
still
was
do, dude.
Mike
I'm
was
Heavy Flow.
heavy flow, and I was toxic shock.
Yeah, dude.
Toxic shock and the heavy flow, baby.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
dude. That was that's part of our rap group, the Poontang
Oh.
Clan.
That's what up.
Yeah, I think
Those were
I
good
think,
times.
I think Rabbit was maybe going to be T-Pawn at one point in time.
I think yes, that was discussed,
Yeah,
and we're not proud of it now either.
Yeah.
Abbott.
I am.
I saw
I'm
the
super
disappointment
proud.
in your face.
dude.
You saying we should make a
Cervix-a-lot-
comeback? Oh my God, yes. God.
Cervix-a-lot and what was the other one? Oh, Bust Her Himes.
Oh, all right.
I feel like we should make I feel like we should make a comeback, dude. We should make a comeback
Yeah.
record. I'm just saying.
I bet you want to make a comeback.
Yeah, like the Kim Kardashian.
Right. She didn't make a comeback. Oh, I'm sure you got a bit of a comeback.
Pretty sure she had to come back.
But yeah, let's get into some subjects so we could have plenty of time to talk about this fast food tier because I feel like it's gonna get epic.
Where do we want to start? Do you have anything to start
Take a
with?
journey.
I mean, we could talk. It's time. We could talk shit about Avenged Sevenfold. Anything.
Let's just start with that.
Anything Avenged Sevenfold is involved in. I'm trying.
Shout
to
out Juan Hernandez.
Talk some shit. Let's talk some shit.
Yeah. So
A sly
yeah. So apparently, Journey had some words to say about Avenged Sevenfold because they've been putting a lot of when you're on a festival with Avenged Sevenfold. Apparently, they put a lot of is it production restrictions? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we've seen a couple of news articles where it makes sense, you know what I mean? Like maybe they cut some sets short or something, I don't know. But this one doesn't really make sense because everyone's calling out the Journey singer for hitting some sour notes, and the guitarist of Journey is blaming Avenged Sevenfold for restrictions. But I just don't see it really having anything to do with your sound. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Isn't this another issue like the Jane's Edition thing? Is like, didn't you have sound check before you went on stage?
Right.
Like
You're playing one of the biggest festivals there is, and you
your
didn't...
fucking Journey. You tell me Journey didn't get a sound check?
So,
Come on.
what they're saying in this article is because I didn't really know about this side of the story. There was a whole different thing I want to talk about here in a second. But apparently, this quote says, "We found out much later that we got extremely limited by Avenged Sevenfold. That means we hardly had any sound can get out of the PA to the audience. It's a bullshit move." So they're saying that people in the back couldn't hear. Is that where all the criticism's coming from?
See, that doesn't make sense to me because even if you're an opening band for whatever, and the sound is lower at a festival show, your sound is still gonna be loud enough
It's
for
loud enough for
everyone to
people to
hear
hear,
you.
isn't
Yeah,
it? It's
yeah.
Typically,
So-
they save the fancy, mixing for the headliner.
Yeah,
They want
and,
the headliner to sound as good as possible, so they can make the other bands not sound as good as they possibly could.
Right. And so I don't know what that has to do with someone hitting a sour note. You know what I mean?
Yeah, still has nothing to do with the singer not being able to sing his notes. Which also, like, you miss a few notes sometimes. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really not.
it happens.
Like when your whole band is based on how amazing you sing, and you can't hit those notes anymore, pack it in. You know?
Well,
Like Aerosmith, isn't that why he quit?
No, it's because he
can't
looks like everybody. Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
you almost got
He said
mean.
he said he
I
couldn't
did.
he couldn't sing the songs anymore, so they had to quit touring.
He had to stop making love in an elevator.
Wow. Dude
Yeah.
looked like a lady.
Yes, he
So,
did.
Dude looked like a lady.
so
He's
with that
been
being
like
said,
a-
with Avenged Sevenfold, you know, because I guess someone asked them like, could y'all sound tech not have done something, and they're trying to say, well, the PA, the sound equipment probably was password protected. That they had some kind of
Okay.
excuse like that. So I don't know. They're still just trying to blame it on anything but him hitting the notes, which brings us to the vocalist of Journey, the current one. I think he's been in the band since 2012 is what it said. But yeah, he hit some bad notes and went to Facebook and basically was like, guys, if I should leave the band, just say yes, and if I should stay, tell me to stay. And like it was overwhelming with people saying like you need to stay, and like, you know, the rest of the band kind of jumped in and was like, you rock, don't worry about it, like just trying to give him some motivation, I guess. I don't know, but he did. I can't find the video for some reason. I was under the belief that it was a really, really, like, I mean, he butchered the whatever part of the song of Don't Stop Believing that he was singing. I tried to watch a live video that someone had taken, but they were in the back of the stadium, and it sounded fine. And he was letting the crowd sing most of it anyway. So,
Yeah, I mean, I only saw like, you know, there's only one little part that I saw a clip of, and it was like the part where he's like, "Ha, na, 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 na," and it was like a little off, but it was like, I don't know, it's not nothing. I'm starting to think they take singing really, really fucking, you know, really in the Philippines. They're like, in the Philippines, they're like, bro, you fucked up. And
Yeah,
then
you
he's
fucked
like,
up, bro.
okay, well, I'm gonna kill myself now.
He stopped believing. You know?
yeah. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
see, I
Brought
didn't read
dishonor on his family.
I didn't read this before. He made the caveat of if this reaches 1 million people saying go, he's going to quit the band.
Okay.
1 million people.
would've.
So he was.
So it's a view grab.
That's exactly what it is. And we just view grabbed anyone that's watching this now.
Yeah.
Well, I
have
don't want
no
to be
honor.
a dick, but Journey has always sucked. So
Wow, dude, that's super hot take, dude.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
just
hot
never
take.
cared for Journey, and I think a lot of it is like the things my father would say to me if I would have listened to Journey as a kid. You know,
Right.
that
Like
had
what?
a lot to do with me. I'm not gonna. I can't say it on here.
I mean, I don't know. Journey's sick, dude. You know?
You know,
Sure, it's a
I've,
little gay.
I've,
It's a little gay,
I've
but-
never had an issue with Journey. Like, I really haven't. Like, they've wrote some bangers. Like, let's be real. But, like, I don't care about them, you know. If they were to stop playing shows, it'd be like, oh, they're still doing it, you know? Like,
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
know
yeah,
they
it
were
wouldn't
still
affect-
playing shows.
It wouldn't affect my day-to-day life at all.
Right.
Like, you know, like, oh, cool. Aerosmith's not doing shows? Dang. Had that
So,
one
yeah.
song from Con Air, you know?
Brian is in the chat and he said, "That's smart moves. Let's let the fans decide. Punishable by death. You have disgraced the Shogun."
He's Filipino, not Japanese. but close enough.
Oh,
Right. But seriously though, I mean, that's like where all the best fucking karaoke singers are from, you know, the Philippines, dude. I saw a video the other day, somebody singing like
The
what
Whitney
was it?
Houston one.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It was
He
like
killing it.
it was like karaoke is an Olympic sport in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And he's like
Yeah.
singing a Whitney karaoke.
Yeah, and his friends were like
Whitney
sitting around
Houston's-
smoking cigarettes, like Just like, yes. My turn next. Just picking the hardest shit to sing. But yeah, it's if I come across that video again, I'll send it to y'all because it's like, for one, it's that was some shit that was hard for Whitney Houston herself to sing probably, and this dude was killing it.
Yeah,
and he sounded like better than Whitney Houston.
His
Well,
voice
let's not get too crazy.
crack.
What? Yeah.
Let's not get too crazy.
Whoa.
She's the fucking
Yeah, dude.
the goat.
Yeah, dude. And
Yeah.
that's the one thing that her and this Filipino dude probably had in common. They were smoking crack before their set.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's so dope. She was killed by it.
Damn.
That's Bobby. I blame it on Bobby Brown. Fuck that dude.
Too soon.
Every
Don't
little
speak
step
a
I
bad
take-
word about Bobby Brown.
Fuck
Dude,
Bobby
You
Brown.
know what? No, dude. Hold on. So let me tell a funny story. So, friend of the show, Mateo. We were out on tour somewhere in Illinois. We all were like, "No, dude, we're not going to the bar." So when he gets drunk, he likes to sing karaoke, but he only likes to do Bobby Brown songs
Yeah.
when he's drunk, and it's the greatest thing in the entire world. Just him. And I remember he came in the next day and he's like, "Dude, I was the only one at the bar, and I was just singing Bobby Brown." And I guess he set his phone up or something and showed me a video of him singing Bobby Brown drunk as fuck. Nobody else is in the bar. He's just singing by himself. And it was incredible, dude.
Hell yeah.
Every little step I take, you will be there. We'll be together.
Anyway, what do you guys
Anyways,
think?
yeah.
Should Journey just break up? I think they should.
I mean,
I feel like it's all being blown out of proportion. So,
yeah, but like you said, if they did stop touring, it wouldn't really affect anything. I don't think.
I mean, it would affect their own pockets. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure a
Dude,
shit ton of
they
people.
get that mailbox
still-
money, bro.
Yeah,
they get
They got that
They get that
mailbox
fucking-
money.
they got.
they get that every restaurant in America plays them money.
You know how many
I
football
think they're set for
stadiums
life. Yeah.
how many football stadiums at the end of the third quarter play "Don't Stop Believing"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them.
Oh,
All of them.
They're making plenty of money.
That's
Hell
mailbox
yeah, dude.
money, baby. I'd have quit 20
That's
years
why the
ago.
dude's like fine with quitting the band. He's like, I got plenty of money. I'm set for life. Should I quit the band or no? It's up to y'all.
Yeah.
Like
He
if,
doesn't
if,
give a fuck.
if any of us did it, they'd be like, "Yeah, we don't care. Just quit because nobody cares who you are." Like this is Journey though.
It does just sound like they're blaming all the issues of that night on like, Avenged Sevenfold. Like, and just say instead of saying, it was a bad night, and it wasn't even it didn't sound like it was a bad night. It sounded like he might have been off. If you were sitting there drunk jamming out, you would have never noticed. I don't think everything I heard just sounded fine. So maybe I watched the wrong video. I don't know.
I mean, I could understand blaming Avenged Sevenfold though. Like if I was playing,
But then being like, you know what? Maybe I should just quit the band, guys. Like, what do you think? Like just going off on this big thing.
Yeah.
So weird.
I mean, dude, anything for those clicks.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen,
First of all,
dude.
it's Avenged Sevenfold that fucking caused it all. Second of all, I'll quit if anyone tells me to quit. I'm quitting.
I do feel like most of that is the cultural aspect of it. Like in the Philippines, it's taken very seriously. So
Yeah.
he's like, should I quit? I fucked up bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
dude.
have no
Y'all
honor.
tell me what to do.
And we would have all had to quit music 1,000 times if I quit
Yeah.
every time I got
Exactly.
fucked up. I mean, maybe like 4 times. 'Cause I don't ever fuck up, but like, you get
I
it.
would, yeah.
I try to make up for it by farting on stage, though.
Dude, it's true.
I did quit playing
true,
music for like
guys.
10 years.
Yep. Yep.
For that reason.
Did.
put your cheeks together. Fart for me.
Fart as hard as you can.
Fart.
Dude, that's a dope mosh call.
I would need everybody to put your fucking cheeks together.
Put your cheeks together.
Now you've had something inside of you you've been holding. I want you to let it loose. When the breakdown hits, shit your pants.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's a mosh call. I'm waiting to use that one. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think it's all blown out of proportion. They're rich anyways. So is Avenged Sevenfold. Fuck them.
Fuck those guys.
Let's talk about poor people problems. You know what I mean? Is there any of those topics?
Which
today?
ones? It's all.
Yeah, fast food, dude.
Fast food's definitely on.
We're getting
Yeah. We gotta make them edge a little, you know, before we get to that full blown McNut.
Oh, shit.
What's next?
Did you hear that Tommy Lee's dog almost got killed by a coyote? There's not much of a story. I guess his wife walked outside and saw that their dog, who just turned 10, I think is what the article had said, named Nina, was being dragged away by a coyote, and she started screaming. Tommy, I guess, was in the middle of like a conference call or something and came running out the door, and there's footage of it. I've got the footage right here, but just to let everyone know before you watch it, the dog is fine. The coyote tried to jump over the fence. It's like a 8 or 10 foot wall or something that's you can't see it off camera, but tries to jump over, and it can't jump with the dog in its mouth. So the dog is fine. It's gonna live another day, but it is scary. Like, I know, like, I kind of live in a.
I love dogs.
Yeah.
Why are we watching this?
This is.
Oh.
A security camera captured the moment when a coyote snatched Tommy Lee's dog from.
Mute that.
Like, this is CNN.
Oh, come on now. I thought this was a video. Now we got to look at his ugly face.
I watched his video when he drove a yacht with his dick.
Yeah, his wife came running out.
Here's a picture of Tommy Lee high on crack.
Dude, where's Aaron Lewis when you need him? He's good at killing coyotes.
Dude, shit.
So they did say this is the first time they've ever seen coyotes in that area, and like I said they have like I can't remember if it's 8 or 10 foot fence. But I've dealt with coyotes where I live, and I've got like a 6 foot fence. Those motherfuckers can ninja over any fence.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Dude, they're insane. They're horrible animals too. Like, it sucks. They'll kill anything. They don't care.
They be killing shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
disgusting.
honestly, for like the amount of like crazy kill machines they are, more mascots should be named after the coyotes. You know what I mean? Can't really
Varsity
think of
Blue
any.
represent, baby.
Oh, was it the coyotes for varsity?
Yeah, baby. Varsity Blues
Damn.
Coyotes, baby.
Nice.
I don't want your life.
I don't want your life.
Let's go.
Now, what I'm curious about is how far would you chase this coyote to try to get your pet back?
Oh,
Because
I mean,
if the coyote's just like gone and you can't catch it at all, like, how heartbreaking is that you're just like, you have to just stand there and be like, well, my animal is gone, my dog, my cat, whatever it may be. I couldn't imagine that. So they got really lucky.
Them down.
Well, real, like, for real, like, I'm fixing to build a house in the country, and I have family that are this way. I'm not stepping out of the house without a gun, and I'm gonna shoot the coyote in the back and try to, get my dog back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. When you live in the city, it's a little bit different, obviously, but like where I come from, they'd start shooting before they chased after that.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. if
let's
you
be
can shoot,
real.
fine.
hell yeah. I don't know. This is scary. I don't like talking about this, honestly. What? It's
There's
scary.
the Roadrunner when you need him,
Maybe Tommy Lee could have just whipped out his dong and distracted him with the thing.
Just fucking lassoed the
Easily.
coyote with his dog.
Or he could have painted a fake tunnel on his fence and had the dog run into the tunnel with his dick.
Oh shit, dude!
Just paints a tunnel with his dick.
I just imagine that he's got like Inspector Gadget dick, like go Gadget
Dude,
dick.
he does. Have you never seen that video, dude? It's huge.
I mean, I haven't watched it in many years, but
Allegedly.
allegedly, yeah.
Him and pole vault
I studied.
guy.
Yeah. Him and pole vault guy would be best friends.
Yeah. They'd fucking make a big old pretzel with their dicks. You know what I mean?
Rumor is that's his
Pretzel
son.
dick.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Let's start that rumor.
Enough about Tommy Lee's dick.
All right. Still not poor people problems, honestly. though.
Not poor people.
No poor people
Getting there.
problems.
Getting closer.
We're coming for you, Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
getting closer.
Looking at you, Taco Bell.
This one's some also crappy news, but I think everything is going to turn up okay. I think is what I read. I kind of can't remember. Pearl Jam guitarist was charged with vehicular manslaughter recently.
You know, I think I just now realized that Pearl Jam is like, a gross name. You know, I just realized that earlier whenever FUZZ said Pearl Jam. You know, did you say it provocatively?
I didn't know what I asked.
How do you say it
was,
provocatively?
Because Rabbit and Ricky decided that pearls were cum. They were being gross.
Pearl Jam does mean semen, though.
I don't think that.
That's
I
what
know, dude. That's what's funny about it.
Okay.
That's why it's so funny. But I just want to know: is he a better man? Made that joke yesterday.
Sounds like an appetizer, really.
Mm.
And then can we get an order of the Pearl Jam before the meal? Actually,
Pearl Jam on the side.
actually, yeah. And those crackers, they come with crackers. Okay, well, let's have that.
That's a limp biscuit.
So
Ooh. Go ahead.
well, I was gonna say I don't think obviously there was a death, but I don't think it was like him drunk driving or anything. He didn't try to run. Like he did call the cops and stayed there, and he allegedly was fully cooperating with police. So it's not like one of these cases where it's much more sad and he ran.
Did you say that the person he hit passed away?
Yes, they did pass away.
Oh, see, that's upsetting.
I
didn't read the article. That's upsetting.
Yeah. So he's shit. I forgot what he was being charged with, and now this article isn't the one I was reading earlier.
Manslaughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean it's manslaughter, but I don't know.
It's what is it? It's like the second, like the lower than manslaughter. It's manslaughter, but it's like under. It's an accidental,
involuntary.
thing.
Yeah.
Involuntary manslaughter.
The other article I was reading said exactly what the punishment was going to be, but yeah,
It's probably riffing in the car, dude. Dude could riff, bro.
At home with that ankle brace on.
Yeah, it happened at a crosswalk, I guess.
Oh, that's
See,
upsetting.
that's out. There was more details with it. Like this article sucks. Metal injection. I'm sorry.
That sucks, though. It really does suck because, you don't want to see anybody die.
No.
I mean, all jokes aside, but it's still kind of just one of those things. It sucks, but this stuff happens regularly,
And it's crazy how many celebrities this shit happens to. And I know that he's not necessarily a celebrity, but like how many celebrities have hit people and then, nothing normally happens to them. I guess they settle out of court or something with the victims, family or something. But like, it is wild. Like when you go through a list of just, what's a Ferris Bueller? That dude killed someone with a car.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Guys in Motley Crue
Well, yeah.
Well,
had that. I mean, they were drunk as shit, but
dude, Anton Yelden or whatever got hit by his own car. Like,
Oh yeah.
literally, he went to go check the mail, and his parked car in the driveway, like the brakes failed, and he got smooshed.
Is that the
between
Green
his-
Room actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chekhov. But yeah, so I mean, fucked up shit happens a lot.
Well.
Sucks balls.
Brian in chat says countless NFL stars. Yeah.
Countless. Yeah.
Countless.
that's true. a receiver on the Raiders had a head-on collision he was doing 120, something like that, smashed into another car. Dude, it happens. It's messed up. Hopefully this was all accidental. He's not speeding. He's not doing stupid stuff. But still, it sucks either way.
Yeah, I can't find that article I was reading earlier.
Toby.
I need to write
Come
notes.
on,
Look,
man.
it's been a long couple days.
Sounds like a Toby problem. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
It says that he pleads not guilty to the charges. There we go.
Dude from the Raiders was going 140. That's what Brian.
Jesus.
Oof.
Yikes.
It's just not okay. No.
Okay, so this article's a little bit better. This one's more detailed. It says that according to the civil suit filed in July, which was obtained by People, he was likely driving while distracted and was allegedly using a device mere seconds before. So, fucking around on his phone or something,
That sucks.
hitting his vape.
Hitting your vape.
I
That's
don't
not
know.
even.
Made no braking or slowing motion. See, I thought it was a happier, not a happy. There's nothing happy about this, but I thought it was more of an accident, on both parties. But no, it sounds like it was just completely his fault, 100%.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Yeah.
It sucks. And shit happens. It sucks. I want to make. I can't even make jokes about it because it sucks. It's just.
Yeah,
not
but I
cool.
feel like the pandemic ruined people's ability to drive.
I don't
No
disagree with
shit.
that, dude.
Everybody stopped driving for 2 years, and then when they started driving again, they're all terrible. Everybody is terrible at driving now. It's
Yeah, dude.
a fucking madhouse out there. Anytime you get on the road.
I almost wrecked into a person in a minivan today. She tried to go from the left lane all
Yeah.
the way over to the turning lane.
Crossing
and she
multiple
cut
lanes.
me off. Yeah,
to
and it was
exit.
and then she put her hands up at me like I'm the asshole, and it's I swear I will run this truck into your minivan, and I won't feel bad about it at all. I hope you understand that.
It drives me crazy how terrible people drive now. We all need to go back to fucking driver's ed.
Yeah.
For yourself, boy. I never stopped driving during the pandemic.
I
'cause
didn't
had to
either.
work.
That's all I do is
Don't
drive.
stop
I worked the whole pandemic.
driving. Yeah, dude. I was, while we're talking about it, Mr. Cooper told the class ahead of me that I was the best driver he had in his class, and I'm half Asian, so what's up? Yeah.
What are you getting at? What are you getting at?
I'm getting at I should be a bad driver, but I'm good, baby. Yeah. Get my driving gloves on, fucking go real slow.
Wait, is half of you good at driving?
Yeah,
Well-
Well,
half of them.
To be clear, there's
dude.
two kinds of Asian drivers. There's the cut you off in traffic Asian driver, and then there's the Tokyo Drift Asian driver. Okay, so
Both are
some
not
Asians
very
are really
good.
no, some Asians are really good at driving, and all the other Asians are terrible.
No,
Yeah,
dude.
right.
Yeah, that's that's so terrible.
I consider myself a Tokyo Drift Asian.
Fucking DK.
Yeah, driving in that fucking Mini Coupe, dude. Hell yeah, bro. You're always
Yeah,
e-braking
dude.
it around turns and shit.
He's got fucking missiles in his headlights and shit too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
Secret
he does.
agent. He's secret agent, man.
Secret Asian.
Secret Asian
I
man.
am secret Asian, man, because nobody knows I'm actually Asian.
I know, right? They be talking
It's really
Spanish.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, John. Everybody thinks John's Asian, and he's Hispanic.
Mexican.
I know, right? They're like, what kind of Latino are you? I'm like, God damn it. That's good stuff.
Jokes. Anyway, I'm glad
All
we
right.
brought the room back up after that sad
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, this is a sad story, but
Yeah, let's-
we're getting close. We're getting close.
Bumming me out, dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
We're getting close. Let's move on to the next one. I'm waiting for that fast food tier list, buddy. That's when the
I
fun
kind of
is
just
gonna
want to get
start.
to that. Fuck
Yeah,
everything
if
else, dude.
anything else to talk about, we might as well just do the list because
I mean, what else do we have?
The Joey Jordison estate settled a lawsuit with Slipknot.
Well, that's
Basically, the lawsuit, from what I understood, was after Joey had left the band, they had an agreement that all the stuff that they had of his, costumes, stage stuff, was supposed to be returned to the family. Well, then, he passed. And I guess some of his stuff is in the touring museum, like the touring Knotfest museum or whatever. Some of it was auctioned off for one reason or another. And I think it was 22 items total that they said were...
one Joey Jordison drum set.
What's that?
So that's just one Joey Jordison drum set. His drum sets were huge.
So but they finally settled it. Which
Wonder who got to keep that seatbelt drum throne. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, that was so cool.
So cool, dude.
Joey.
None of y'all you can't play drums upside down. Guarantee it. Right, Fuzz?
Can't.
You play drums upside down? You ever tried it?
I mean, I've been drunk a couple of times. That was pretty tough, But upside down, I don't think I could do it.
Upside down. I was kind of dizzy when upside down.
Yeah, one time I was on stage and I locked my knees. That shit hurt. I was lightheaded.
Also, there was another Slipknot related story that Clown says that the band's not close anymore. And basically he just goes on to say, like, yeah, we've had so many member changes, like, it's just not the same as it used to be, and it's a lot different.
Well, at least he's not in denial about it, because I remember whenever Krista quit the band, Sean from Slipknot was like, well, I don't really care about you anymore. I don't care about your band at all. And then... And now I'm guessing someday we will probably see a Spirit Box opening for Slipknot show. You know what I mean? It's not too far on the horizon. So for him to
2025, it's happening.
For him to be like, at one point in time he was like, from his own mouth, he's like, Slipknot is just like a family, and like you guys, you feel like a family too. And then Krista quits, and he's like, I'm not gonna answer y'all's texts anymore. Y'all aren't a family. So, shout out Sean. If you ever watch this, I also am sorry for talking shit because I love you.
I don't know, man. I get it though. Like the members that have been in the band for years, weren't they trying to kick out Jim Root for the longest time? Like, wasn't that a thing?
I feel like that was like some internal drama that would like come out every now and then, but. I don't know. It's crazy, obviously with Linkin Park, it's like we had a big tragedy that happened with Chester, but like, he leaves and everyone's like, start a new band. And then Slipknot could go through like 7 member changes and everybody's like, it's totally fine.
Hold on. But hold on. You know what? You actually bring up a good point. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, okay, Paul Gray passes away. He's a bass player.
Right.
You're telling me he's as important as Chester?
Well, Paul Gray was the founder of the band and wrote like most of the music.
Yep.
So,
but I'm saying,
right. I know what you're saying.
That's what I'm getting at. Is like,
but that's why it's so like contrived for people to think these things, because just because someone is a singer that is gone, it's like, no, you guys can't continue. You need to change your name. You need to, but then whenever the guy that started Slipknot and wrote most of the first couple of records passes away and then he gets replaced, everybody's like, totally cool with me. You needed to keep going anyways. You know what I mean? Like, there was never anyone that was like, this is not even Slipknot anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's just...
I said that after, Subliminal Verses, because it didn't sound like Slipknot anymore.
Right. Exactly. And
that was before, Ray passed away. That was before, that's Joey was still in the band. Mm-hmm. Like it was one of those things. Like I said it, but it wasn't because Paul died. It was because I just didn't like where the direction the band was going.
Yep. And
I get what you're saying, but I feel like bass player Yeah, he was responsible for one of the greatest bands of all time, some of the best records of all time. You know, he's just a bass player. That's replaceable in my eyes, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
put
but
a guy in a mask
okay.
with a bass, I'm cool with it. Whatever.
Okay, and I get what you're saying, but let's scoot it forward a few years. We had the bass player that was the main writer of the band, he dies, and Joey gets kicked out of the band and later dies, and still it was never a question on if they should continue, right?
Not
So according to the general public, the singer is only the person that would be questionable on moving forward, right? You lose your singer, why the hell are you still continuing as a band? You lose 2 founding members that were contributing writers to the band, and then after they're gone, the music starts to sound different, and no one even cares. They're like, yeah, Slipknot, you're sick, still love you. Like,
they've already established themselves.
I know,
Like they were already No, dude, I'm sorry. Like I get where you're saying, but like
right.
comparing Chester to Paul Gray or Joey Jordison, I just don't think it's the same thing. I
mean, I think it's the same thing. It's just how we perceive it. Because what if somebody told you all of those Chester parts were written by someone else? What would you say?
who sang them though.
See, it's like I get why your mind goes there, but you shouldn't be able to say like, nah, y'all are done. Nah, yeah, y'all need to quit. Yeah, I'm gonna go on their website and tell them they need to quit. You know what I mean? Like that's the difference between
Change your name, start a new band. It's over.
Right.
Yeah. Nobody told Slipknot to change their name or start a new band.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same. I get it. Like the lead singer,
Joey
we have to admit the fact that the lead singer is a big part of the band.
Right.
Like,
I agree with that.
they're called a front man for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And like when they either quit or pass away or something, that really affects the image to the public of a band and the sound of a band.
Right.
Because let's face it, like most people don't care about guitar tone or drum tone or anything like that, but vocalist tone people really care about. Like, you know, people fall in love with Chester because the way he sounds and the way he talks to the crowd and his personality. But a bass doesn't have a personality, a guitar doesn't have a personality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it is a little more important to the band than just a bass player.
Yeah.
But that's the bass player, not the bass.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, that we do have to like take that into consideration, and I think that's what FUZZ is saying.
Yeah, I mean,
but I get both
understand.
sides of it. Like Mike's saying, like you could change all the other members except for the front man, and people are going to be like, "Well, it doesn't matter. They're still Slipknot."
Yeah, exactly.
But Corey Taylor leaves the band, and they get somebody else to replace Corey Taylor, and you're like, "Oh, they're not Slipknot anymore. They got to change their name." It's like that doesn't really make sense.
What about the other 8 people?
There's 9 people in the band.
Like, unless it's his son that takes his place, which I know is like the plan. Like, he sounds like Corey, but it still wouldn't be the same. Like, you would have to just be like, all right, we're hanging it up now. You know what I mean? Like if anything were to ever happen to Corey, if they continued on as Slipknot, it'd be like, all right, guys, come on, grow up. Like,
I mean, can you imagine, like, with this many people in this subject, you know, it's like, imagine like a whole ass marching band, you know, like, and then being like one specific person that plays alto saxophone leaves, and you're like, this ain't even the same fucking band, bro. Like, y'all need to give it up. And like, well, we have 16 percussionists and 42 flutes, and like,
we have a whole woodwind section and brass.
It's like, well, all that stuff's fine, but like, you replace that alto sax, and it's a different band. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's where the position of lead singer does come in and play a pretty crucial role.
Right. But, you know, if you back up for a minute and you think about all the people that hate on you for getting a new singer, it's just a band. It's just a group of people that started writing some music in their garage.
Yeah.
And then you're over here like, fuck you. You need to quit. Your friend killed himself and now you need to fucking quit. Anyways, I'm just, you know, I just get so mad at the general public because they really think that they're entitled to like this huge opinion on, you know, like, It's like if they stopped selling the the fucking chicken burrito at Taco Bell, and everybody's like, "Yo, fuck you. You need to stop." Okay,
Actually-
I don't care about any other items on the menu, bro. You're
No.
done.
I got to clap back on that one because
Yeah, I know where Rabbit's going with this, and I agree 100%.
dude, I did stop eating Taco Bell for a while because they used to have the double decker and they got rid of that bitch, and that was my favorite thing on the menu.
Dude,
And I
bro,
said, Taco Bell.
mine was the potato burrito, and they got when they
potato
tried to go healthy. Remember when they tried to do the cantina
Fresco
thing?
menu?
Mhm.
Yeah, the Fresco menu, and they were like, we're gonna get rid of the potato burrito, and it was like, hold on, this is the best thing on your menu. You are not taking this away from me. Stop it.
Oh, well, that's funny because I also have a similar experience because I used to order the Mexican pizza
Oh, Mexican
all the
pizza.
time,
Oh.
and then they got rid of that
Oh.
shit for a while, and so it was pretty upsetting.
Dude.
The fat teenage Mike.
Yo, dude, the Mexican pizza slapped so
Like,
hard, dude.
I turned into a bad customer when I went in there that day. I was like, "Can I get that Mexican pizza?" We don't have that on the menu anymore. That's the only reason I came here, dude. That's the only reason.
You're breathing hard.
I don't even know what I'll get now. Oh, you're just gonna have to give me a minute. I'm gonna stand in front of your register for at least 48 seconds trying to decide what else I want.
Make this super awkward because you took that off the menu.
Anyways,
Oh,
what I'm getting at
shit.
is Chester ain't on the menu anymore, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I love me some Chester too.
Yeah.
Too. I was watching old Linkin Park videos just the other day, and it's upsetting, man.
But that's why the lead singer thing is a bigger issue than just a bass player or a drummer. Even though they're contributing factor to the music, people don't fall in love. People fall in love with lead singers, front men, front women, and when that person leaves the band, it does change their opinion, or it can be hard to listen to that band.
No, I understand. I understand all that, but you know, everyone has to have a little perspective when they're going out in angry mobs on the internet and fucking lighting all their torches and shit. You know what I mean?
But like we said, I'm not mad at the new singer. I think the new singer's great,
yeah,
and I don't think that she's disrespecting his legacy one bit. I think she's fucking killing it.
and
I've
and like
seen
the
And Mike
Nothing but
Shinoda's
videos.
rapping again. Like, Linkin Park's back,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, dude. It's just crazy to think if you just take a minute and go look at some of those comments because someone posted about how like, hey, the new song is pretty tight, like the new song, and somebody was like, well, like it's pretty good, but like she just sounds so thin, and like I miss Chester, and then like the other person's like, yeah, well, I get that. We all get that. This is the topic we've been talking about.
We all miss
We all
Chester.
get that.
Yes.
And then
Nobody
the
misses
person,
him more than anyone else.
Yeah,
Like we all miss Chester,
Stop
dude.
the
just
and it was
chill.
like, the rebuttal thing was like, we get it, and it was like, but no one should be out here saying start a new band and rename the band and all this shit. And then the person came back to pretty much say the same thing. I get it, but like, like why, if you're not gonna start a new band and you're gonna keep going with Linkin Park, why pick someone that has like similar vocals but like sings so thin? And it was just like, why would you come back with shit like that? It's
That
like
person
it's human
doesn't-
nature to just like keep talking about the same shit over and over.
First of all, that 14-year-old or whatever that's talking shit doesn't know what good singing is and doesn't know what the word thin means, because she is an absolutely fantastic vocalist. Like, that's not even a question.
Right, you're just
And
used
she's
to hearing
fucking killing
Chester. That's what.
And you're just picking some random like arbitrary word. She sounds thin. She sounds thin. Like, well,
What did what's his name say last week? The guy we had on here. He goes, I don't mean to be mean, but most of the people who talk shit like that have no idea about music. They don't know anything about music. Like, just pop off, and they're just somebody else told them that she sounds thin. Dude, I watched that live stream. She sounded dope.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand what the issue is. Like, yeah, it's not Chester, but you gotta like deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to deal with that. There's nothing. He's gone. So either you like it or you don't. You don't have to listen to it. Nobody's forcing you to listen to it.
That's true
I'm
too.
just happy that Linkin Park is here. Like, the world needs it. So
They're
who
playing a
gives a
Dallas show. Did y'all see that?
It did, and I'm gonna try to go, but I don't think it's gonna. Aren't they playing with Bad Omens and somebody else? Bad Omens is on it.
I think each date gets a different opener, and I think maybe Bad Omens was the opener for that Dallas show, and then like Sleep Token is like the opener for like a couple of Europe shows or something like that.
That sucks.
But yeah, like Julio, our friend Julio, was texting me the other day. He's like, oh yeah, I didn't know Spirit Box was opening for Korn, and then he like sends me a video of him watching Korn, and I'm like, damn, dude. I was like, do you just go to every high volume show that probably costs too much? And he was like, yeah, I saw Linkin Park last week, and then he starts sending me Linkin Park videos. I was like, damn, dude, I wish I was a rich doctor.
Not only he was rich, then he became a doctor, and now he's a rich doctor. Like,
Yeah.
He lives
Shout
half
out to
time in
Julio.
New York, half the time in California. Oh, poor guy.
Oh, well, remember he let us stay at his house the one time when we were playing shows in Houston, and he had a painting of his family up on the wall, and he's like,
Whole
yeah,
family.
that's my mom. She's like a doctor. Oh, that's my dad. Oh, he's like a doctor. Oh, it's my cousin. Oh, he's a doctor. Like,
Do you remember what he said? He was like, "Hey, I don't know if you were in the band at this time, but Julio, I love you. I love you so much, dude." He was like, "Oh, hey, the housekeeper put new sheets and towels and everything up in the bathrooms. You guys, if you want stuff out of the wine fridge, get stuff out of the wine. You can have whatever you want in the house. Just, I'm not gonna be there, but you guys just go. You just do whatever you want to do." And it was just like, "Huh? What? You want? What? 3-story house that we're staying in this place in Houston? Like, all right, cool, man." He was just like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
sure.
dude, no, everything's yeah."
sure hope this isn't locked up when the zombie apocalypse happens. You know, it would be a bad place to stay.
But anyway,
Don't kill Bill Murray.
Yeah. Oh God. Like 9 holes. I saw
yeah.
Van Halen the other day.
Van Halen or Van Hagar?
Van Halen, bro. Lemmy,
You know,
who's
lots
a
of
better
people have
bass
been
player,
saying that.
Lemmy or God?
Trick question. Lemmy is God.
Lemmy is God.
Dude,
Do you guys remember, Mike? It's not you guys. Do you remember when the old drummer of Oceano, did Ace of Spades at a karaoke night?
Oh, yeah,
on the
yeah,
tour,
yeah.
And he
Hell yeah, dude.
crushed it. It was so amazing. I'll never forget that. Ever. I'll never forget that.
I saw
Anyway.
Andrew from Fair to Midland.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
hanging out with him and Krista one night when they were still together.
Yeah.
And we did karaoke, and he did Ace of Spades, and it was fucking insane. Like, it
Dude
was so good.
so good. Dude
That
was
dude has
so
a crazy
good.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
But yeah, anyways, guys, we're getting closer and closer to dirt poor with our subjects.
Just do it. Let's just dive into it.
So-
We got Brian saying, yo, Vince, because Vince showed up. What's up, Vince? How are you? What's up from Santa Tecla, El Salvador? What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
El
Let's see
Salvador.
here.
Damn.
Vince says,
That's tight.
like the band In Flames, every member has changed except the singer. Everyone has an opinion. I'm not trying to force anyone to think like me. Vince also said, I think when Angela Glasgow replaced the original arch enemy lead singer, the band got better. So there are some exceptions. Okay. I thought,
That's true. There are
what's
exceptions.
What's
yeah.
that chick that was in a band that replaced the arch enemy? It's not Angela, right? It's like a different chick. She was in a Canadian band. I don't know. Anyways, what up, Brian? There's the only other hardcore fan in this channel. High five.
That's me.
All right, let's get to the subject at hand. Okay, you know,
Real important pressing matter.
yeah, we started with some tier lists back a few months ago, and the last one we did was a new metal tier list, and we broke out as many bands as we could think of in the new metal realm. And what do you know? It got everyone talking. People saying things like, "They ain't new metal. That ain't new metal." And then the funny thing is, if
Rock
you
is
Google-
fucking new metal. I don't want to hear it.
yeah. Oh, one of them was like Shinedown. Shinedown ain't new metal. And then
Yes, it is.
I googled is Shinedown metal, and it was like, you know how they give you 3 genres. One of them was new metal, and then it was like Shinedown, popular from its new metal upcoming. You know, and it's like, hey people online, Google it. Google this shit. You know what I mean? Like, dude, if you're gonna come on someone's podcast just to be like, that ain't a fact, Google it first. You know what I mean? They were saying things like, Evanescence isn't new metal.
Yes, they are.
Google it. Google it.
I know people got upset about 311 being on there.
Oh,
311
stop it,
definitely
stop
new
it.
metal.
But if you listen to
That's what
that,
they-
yeah, the early stuff is way new metal.
Yeah.
I don't just okay. We need to talk about fast food, but I don't consider like
we might
bands
have a new metal.
bands that came up in the new metal era with Korn, with Limp Bizkit. I don't care when they toured with them, when they didn't tour with them, so on and so forth. They're new metal. Period. End of story. You're not going to change my fucking mind because that's when they came up. That's how they got big because their style was new metal. Period.
Yep.
Period.
Even someone argued that Flyleaf wasn't new metal, and it's
They
like,
are.
and I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, and whenever I went into a rabbit hole looking for if they are new metal, there was a point in time where someone was like, if you really want to be specific, they're not that much of a new metal band, but the songs that made them popular were new metal songs.
Yeah.
So it's like, so then at that point, what do you say? Are they new metal? Yes, they're new metal. You know what I mean? Because their songs that were new metal brought them into the foreground of popularity. Is it foreground?
I saw
That's right.
yes.
That's right.
I saw Evanescence and Flyleaf with Korn and the Deftones. You're telling me they're not new metal? The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Grow up. Grow
Yeah.
up.
I'm just saying, if you got camo pants on with Shotel Adidas, you might be new metal. Okay?
Yep.
Just saying.
Are we gonna have a lot of people arguing with us about what's fast food at this point? You think? Like that's
Probably,
not
yeah.
fast
Okay.
food.
You know what? Let's get into it.
Let's just
get
find
into
out.
it
We'll
right
Are,
now.
are we ready to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Well,
do it, dude.
We are ready to start this new metal tier. And just to clear it up, starting immediately, we were talking about how we were going to classify everything as fast food. I was saying that, like, when I think of fast food, some of these are conflicting a little bit. When I think of fast food, I think of classic drive up, and it has burgers and like chicken, and sometimes it's a Mexican drive up too. So right, so I base it on McDonald's, Taco Bell, and what was the other one?
KFC.
Like KFC. So it's like we tried to think of everything underneath that. So it's like
We left
classic drive up burgers,
out pizza,
classic drive up.
sandwiches.
Yep. So in the future,
It got
we
pretty
will.
intense last night
Yeah.
in that conversation.
We will. I think that in the future we should do a pizza tier list because you could classify pizza all on its own and have a lot of options, and you could also do a sandwich place tier list. You could get a lot of fucking sandwiches going on in there. Chipotle. See, Brian brought up Chipotle already. I don't classify that as fast food. Either.
It's fast casual. There's a difference.
Yeah. And so
Or food court.
we were talking about some shit like Five Guys. See, I wouldn't classify that as fast food either. That's kind of like on the level of Chipotle. It's like, right, it's like more of a dine-in. Like you can get it to go, but it's not technically a
It's not. No.
fast food. Right.
Well,
Mine's drive-through. Mine's,
Right.
If there is a
Drive-through
drive-through, it's fast food.
Yeah.
It's my thing.
so some of these
The
we're gonna have to
drive-through.
delete out of this list probably. So we'll have to debate it then. So do
Yeah.
we want to
But-
start?
Debate it.
Yeah, let's anything that we might leave off of this list while it's brought up, we will throw into something in the future most likely because, pizzas, are all of its own thing.
I think people should be less concerned about what's not on the list and more concerned about where we place things on the list.
Yeah.
right.
Because, like you
I
said, in
agree
the
with that,
future,
Rabbit.
there will be other lists with other restaurants that will probably be,
Right.
in those lists.
And, obviously, from what we've learned in the past, the comments that we get are already going to be specifically about this conversation that they have probably skipped over.
They didn't bother to listen to the podcast.
So they're gonna be like,
They didn't.
they're like,
They just decided to start commenting right
they're,
away.
They're going to be like, I skipped all the crap y'all were talking about at first, and I want to tell you that this is not fast food, or that, or you missed this or missed that.
Y'all forgot Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Dude, no. I forgot CC's. No, dude, just shut up. Just we were all fat. Some of us are still fat. We know what fast food is. Okay,
Damn right.
Don't question that.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're also old enough to know, like,
Yes,
that's
that
true.
too.
we are
the
old.
difference.
All
No,
right.
there's a lot of people that have no idea that a KFC, a Pizza Hut, and a fucking Taco Bell shared a building before.
Oh, dude,
You know what I'm
what
saying?
about
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
A and W?
Oh, we forgot about
Them
A and
Long
W.
John
remember-
Silver's.
A and W and Long John Silver's got together one
Yeah, yeah,
time,
yeah, yeah.
and baby, I'm gonna be honest, dude. I didn't
Oh.
never mix the foods, but you could get a ice cold A and W root beer on tap
On tap,
with
baby.
your hush puppies. Just
Oh.
saying.
Wait, was A&W on our
Oh.
list?
You
No,
know
I don't
what?
think A&W's on the list.
I didn't put it
I
on
didn't
the
see it.
list, but I did look it up because I had the logo pulled up, and I was like, nah, they're gonna make fun of me if I put that on there.
Oh, sir.
So I didn't put
No,
that on
sir.
there.
Not.
I
Well,
mean,
there was so
Brian-
much debating
so-
going on. I didn't want
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
yelled at.
All right. So Brian is in the chat with us right now, and he says, drive up, drive through, ability to produce orders without the need to be seated or waited on extensively. And then he Google definitioned it. A fast food restaurant, also known as quick service restaurant, within the industry is a specific type of restaurant that serves fast food cuisine and has minimal table service. Right. So, like I said, I'm saying it one more time. There are going to be some things that are classified as fast food that we might leave off this list because we're going to talk about it later on. And yes, Vince, that does mean Nathan's Hot Dogs. So, he's saying Nathan's Hot Dogs apparently, and A&W had a team up one time
Oh, weird.
too.
Oh,
That's-
that's dude.
But yeah,
that's tight.
we talked about
That's gotta
Rabbit.
be up north.
Rabbit said Wiener
Yeah,
Schnitzel.
yeah.
I said, well, let's keep that on the Wiener tier list. You know what I'm saying?
Are there enough?
is,
Wiener
No, I
restaurants
can't wait to put
make a
wieners on
wiener
the tier.
That's in my mind. I was like, what? I can think of like 3, maybe.
Everybody's got a wiener, dude.
Everybody's got one.
Everybody's got them.
All right, let's get this shit going, dude.
Let's
Jack
do
in the
it.
Box.
Damn, Jack in the Box.
We're coming
dude.
out. We're
Okay.
coming out strong
Come-
here.
We are
Okay.
coming out pretty hot, dude.
So Jack in the Box. If I'm drunk, that's a S.
Right.
Hands
Right.
down, that's a S.
Well, I think everything's an S if you're drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, where do you go out of your way? You're like, yo, I need some tacos from Jack in the
Yeah,
Box
yeah.
because those tacos slap. But
The
I'm gonna
tacos.
go.
The egg rolls.
Maybe
Yeah.
you remember the cheese sticks, dude?
Dude, the
was
cheese sticks
so
were-
good, bro.
with the
But I will say this.
zesty marinara sauce. Oh, so good.
I want to say this before we get started.
Okay.
Like the S tier for me is reserved for OGs, and I don't consider Jack in the Box an OG because
No.
I didn't grow up with Jack in the Box.
Right.
I lived in a small little town. We only had, the basics.
Right.
So I didn't get to eat Jack in the Box till I was like well into my 20s. But
Okay. And I'm gonna throw this opinion out there too. Like Jack in the Box was one of those like classic style drive up burger and chicken tender kind of place. But they did start going wacky with it, right? They were like, we could give you tacos, right? They got like egg rolls.
They became
you
the
know what I'm
stoner
saying?
place.
Yeah, yeah.
The ultimate,
Yeah, yeah.
They were one of the
Got the stoner menu.
first places to serve sourdough burgers, dude.
That's
Ultimate
true.
cheeseburger.
True.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sourdough,
curly fries
bro.
too.
Curly
Ooh,
fries.
Brian said the
Curly
curly
fries.
fries too.
Also a B.O.B. Breakfast on
Oh,
a
yeah.
bun.
I
Yep.
Yes,
I think
sir.
I don't think
Those
it's an
things get-
S, but I think all day long because I think it's an S when you're drunk. Yes, 100%. But
Yeah,
it's an
that's true.
A all day long.
I will agree that it is an A. Well, I'll give it an A.
I was thinking like
I'll
B.
give- I'm gonna go B. I like B.
Really? Ooh, we got
Well,
tied, we're
you know,
tied.
like if we're gonna go B, you know, with this, what we just said, we're gonna have to be harsh on a lot of things.
I think
too.
we're gonna have to because then
Yeah.
everything's gonna be S or A.
Yeah,
like we have to be a
exactly.
little more.
Yeah.
Okay. So B,
Okay.
You know
So
what I mean?
know what I mean?
I
They
think
can
we
be a
do
little
need to
more
be
critical.
harsh. I agree with that.
right, and also you have to think about this too. Like, let's just say you're dating someone. It's the first month. Do you say Jack in the Box ever? No, probably not. Right? You're gonna wait till like month 2 and 3 or 4. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. That's a very good scale.
I do love the versatile menu.
Right.
That is a big factor.
Yep.
Versatile menu.
Mhm. What about
And just like
mascot? Pretty tight mascot.
It's a good
Oh, dude.
mascot.
The fucking
Jack-
antenna balls? Antenna balls, dude. Everybody wanted
arguably
those,
the
bro.
best fast food mascot.
Dude,
yeah,
I
if we were
remember,
doing fast food mascots, that'd be
That's a
S
good
for
one,
sure.
too.
Hey, we might have to change the list.
Dude, I remember they had those antenna toppers with the Jack in the Crack,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
and like people would be stealing them off your car.
Oh
and,
yeah, dude. Oh
know,
yeah.
And after that happened, I would be like, you know what? I'm stealing them too, and I would like steal other people's and put them on my car, and then they get stolen again. So,
Dude, I stole
hot.
so
Circle of
many.
life.
I stole so many.
Oh, it's funny you said Jack in the Crack because another nickname Jack in the Box used to have was from my dad. He called it Yak in the Box. He said they used to eat there when they were kids and they would get food poisoning, so he would never take us to Jack in the Box.
shit.
He called it Yak in the Box.
Huh.
So
if-
that's another reason why, as a kid, I didn't eat Jack in the Box.
Never mind. I'm not going to tell the story. I'll tell it off air because I don't know the details exactly. But I've heard some stories about Jack in the Box.
yeah, the breakfast menu too gives it a lot of,
That's why I thought it was an A.
Wow,
But, you know,
dude.
Yeah.
whatever, guys.
It might
Let's
change. It
go
might
B.
go up.
Yeah, we'll see.
We may go up, but I like B. Let's go. Let's move on.
In-N-Out Burger.
E. You're not getting nothing out of me.
All right.
In and out.
I'm not
Fuck
impressed with
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out either. So
All right. I'm
You
not.
want cardboard fries? Go to In and Out. Fuck that place, dude.
The fries are pretty terrible.
I do like the burgers though.
I like the burgers. A double hits pretty good.
Yeah.
But I will
Oh.
say it's not. It doesn't go higher than a C for me though.
I also
I'll-
think, at first it was kind of the first place to do like secret menu shit. You know what I'm saying? That was like in the general public, the like animal style shit, protein style shit.
Yeah.
But
Grilled cheese.
I will say that how much do I seek out In-N-Out? Not very much.
never for
You know
me.
what I'm
Last
either.
time
saying?
I ate there, I was hammered drunk on Bud Heavies, fucking cinnamon whiskey.
S tier,
threw up.
baby.
Dude, I was so. I wish I need to send the video, so I wish we could post the video on there. Allie took it of me when I was hammered in the line at In-N-Out. It was disgusting.
So Brian right now is saying P. Terry's over In-N-Out. And so I don't know.
Yes.
Is that in Austin? Is P. Terry's just Austin, or do we have that in like Texas?
That's the
in
only
general?
place I've ever seen it. is
I've only
Austin.
seen it in Texas.
Only in.
We're not doing
definitely only in
those. We're doing big.
Yeah,
know,
they have to
fast
be
food
national
places.
Right, it
chains.
has to be national.
It's
Okay.
like P. Terry's is dope.
Y'all
dude,
made me put
but
some
it's-
local stuff on
Uh,
there.
It's okay.
What
Taco
was it?
Casa ain't
The other day.
local.
We'll get to
Taco
it.
Casa's not local.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do this, Toby. I'll say C for In-N-Out. I won't go any higher than.
I'll-
a C.
I'm
I
down
don't
with
even want to
D.
give it a C.
You know what?
I'm cool with the
I'll
D
give it
too.
okay, I'll give it a C because if someone's like, "Yo, brought you In-N-Out burger," I'm not gonna bitch. Like I'm gonna be like, "Yo, let me
Damn.
get that shit."
I think
So,
it's a
Would be
solid.
like for real.
yeah, solid C. I'll give it a solid C
I'll
because I'm
go
not-
with the C for you guys, but I want it. I don't even want it on the list because I think it's disgusting.
I would have voted lower.
But me and Rabbit wanted to talk about this earlier. There's a specific feud
Yeah.
between In-N-Out and
And
Whataburger.
Yeah,
So-
Whataburger's superior.
Yeah,
And it's not
It's a
even a
S.
few. It's
It's
not
a
even a
S.
question because. Oh, Whataburger's the next one on the
Yeah,
list.
we're doing
Yeah,
Whataburger.
Whataburger's
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
S.
Perfect.
Yes.
We could talk about this.
yes.
Okay. The only reason, first of all, that this is even a debate is that it's California versus Texas. It
Right.
has nothing to do with the food.
Right.
Because if it was strictly food, Whataburger wins hands down, no question. Like it's not even close.
No, I agree.
Because
It's not. Doesn't
versatile-
even touch it.
Versatile menu.
Right.
One. Where's your breakfast In-N-Out?
Exactly.
Where's your
dude.
taquito? You don't got one. You don't even put bacon on your burgers.
Bro,
so go fuck off.
You ain't even got a honey butter
Go
chicken
fuck
biscuit.
yourself. Where's
Yeah.
your
You got no
jalapeno?
honey butter
Yeah.
chicken biscuit?
Nope.
Come on with
Dude,
it.
You
Whataburger
got shit.
got the breakfast menu. They need to do it all day. I'm gonna give-
Jalapeno cheese biscuit with the honey butter chicken.
You mean at In-N-Out, I can't even put jalapenos
Yeah.
on my burger? Get out of here.
Yeah.
You know, get out
What
of here.
about-
It's
That's
not
an S?
even close. And the people that think In-N-Out is better than Whataburger should all die. Every single one of them.
Fact.
Whoa.
I'm so glad you said it because I don't have to be mean. That's
You're a
bad.
bunch of fucking
Dumb.
low IQ idiots.
Well, I was
can't
gonna,
think for themselves.
I was
and what
gonna
I
about-
make
agree with that, bro.
Go ahead.
I
Go
was
ahead,
gonna make a
Toby.
point that all bands, when they come to the South and stuff, like where all the Whataburgers are, they're always like, "I'm so glad to be in Texas because I'm getting Whataburger after this show immediately."
And you know, if you play Corpus Christi, they got the first Whataburger.
Original.
And it's 2 stories, dog.
Yeah,
It's a
OG.
2-story building. It has an elevator in that shit. And you know what? Even if you don't like the burgers, guess what? You got the honey barbecue chicken sandwich
Chicken
that
sandwiches
comes
are
on
fire.
Texas toast, bro.
They have a chicken strip meal
Chicken
Yeah.
strips?
with the gravy.
The gravy's
Oh.
good too.
Oh my
Oof.
god.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's a thing for me.
Spicy
that I'm-
ketchup.
I need to bring up spicy ketchup. Dude, even the chicken buffalo ranch sandwich.
Yep.
Fucks, dude.
Hell yeah.
Where's your
And also-
chicken at In-N-Out?
Have you
Where's
ever
your chicken at?
have you ever been to Whataburger's website to see how much freaking merch they have?
Yes.
It
I
is-
have so much of
It's
Whataburger merch. It's not even funny.
ridiculous. Like they have underwear
They
and
don't.
everything.
Hey, plus they don't have chicken because they are chicken.
Yep.
So what are we saying Whataburger is?
Burger's S.
Yeah, it's
There's no
okay.
question.
I
go
just
ahead.
wanted to make
S tier,
sure.
1,000.
If there's anybody that watches this and disagrees, don't ever fucking watch this show.
We don't want you here.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
bro.
So this
Texas
is
stop
hold
sign.
on.
Texas
Oh,
stop
is
sign.
Texas. Yo, this brings me to the point that I wanted to make, Toby. I'm so glad you brought this up. Second, after Whataburger, this bothers me. DQs in other states don't even serve gravy with their steak fingers.
What?
Yeah.
They
Get
even
outta
have
here.
them.
What?
Yeah.
Even if they have
Get
them, because
outta
most
So-
of them outside of Texas don't have steak
Yeah.
fingers, dude.
What?
I'll elaborate with this what he's saying too. DQ in Kansas, where I went to high school and stuff, we did not have the steak strips. Okay.
What?
But the thing that was like the most valuable thing on the menu was the chicken strips, and they came with gravy and the the toast and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it was bomb. I remember it always being bomb. But when I moved to Texas or moved back to Texas, I realized that like the steak strips were the staple for the Texas
Staple.
version of DQ.
Hunger Buster, dude.
Hunger Buster, dude? The
Bro.
belt buster?
What'd you call me?
Oh, yo, I remember. I'll never forget. We just got finished recording the record. We're coming home. We stop in bumfuck Arizona somewhere, and stop. I mean, I don't even know where the fuck we were. I walk up. It's a truck stop that had a DQ and like other stuff. Walk up to the DQ and I'm like, man, I haven't been in Texas in months. Like, I'm fixing to go ham, right? I go to order. I was like, yo, let me get the steak fingers. And they were like, oh, what are those? We don't have those.
Oh.
And I was like, what
Heartbreaking.
did you just say?
You're like, come on,
I
let me
said,
go
okay,
outside and
okay,
look at the sign again.
okay,
Does the sign say DQ out there?
I said,
Am I in the wrong place?
You know what? Whatever, cool. I'll take the chicken strips. She goes, what kind of sauce do you want? I said, gravy. And she goes, oh, gravy. with
This
our
is in
chicken strips. I
Texas?
said, no, this is in Arizona.
Okay,
And I
okay,
said-
okay.
I said, you know what? I'm cool. I turned around and fucking dipped out. Like, I'm not like even today when I go to DQ, which I do a lot when I have to go to Munster to work, I get steak fingers. I get an extra cup of gravy, dude, because that's what makes it. And I'm not kidding, dude. Anywhere the DQ is outside of Texas, I won't fuck with it because a lot of them don't have gravy or steak fingers.
Have you ever heard of like I know wrestlers do it. Wrestlers do this. I don't know if anyone else does it, but they do Dairy Queen stops. So if they're driving through an area that has Dairy Queens, they will stop at every Dairy Queen and get like blizzards. And they'll see how many blizzards. They'll stop to see how many blizzards they can eat in a day or something like that. It's something.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've heard a couple of
That's
like
why
different wrestlers talk about it. I don't remember what they call it, but it, you know, they got blizzards, they got desserts, they have tacos. The tacos are weird,
tacos are they slap, dude.
But they
White
taste
people
dirty.
tacos, but they're good, dude.
They taste dirty, but they're so good for some reason. Like I tried them recently for the first time, and I was like, this doesn't taste good. And I sat there for a minute, and I was like, I need another bite to see if I'm wrong. And I kept getting this weird, like, dirty taste, and I was just like, man, but it's so goddamn good. I'm gonna keep going back for that dirty DQ.
I gotta know.
taco.
I gotta know though. This is more important than the fucking tacos. Nobody cares. What is your Blizzard order?
Blizzard order.
What is your Blizzard order, dog?
Damn, dude.
Just give
Blizzard
me an Oreo,
order.
man. Just an Oreo Blizzard.
I'm
Oreo,
a
dude.
Reese's. I'm a Reese's
What about Reese's
love
peanut butter
Reese's.
cup?
cup. Reese's
Yeah,
cups.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
Reese's peanut butter cup, dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah, peanut butter cup. Yeah. I'm
And if you
down
don't
with
know
that.
about a Blizzard, dude, you're losing. Also, the
dude.
dip cones were fire too.
Dip
Though.
yo.
Dip cone.
So
A
we
dip
didn't
cone
have a
went
DQ.
hard.
It went so hard. We didn't have, and remember, DQ used to have chocolate, strawberry, and what was the other one? Like butterscotch or caramel. Do you remember that,
There was
Rabbit?
cherry too. There was the red one.
Yeah. The
Cherry.
red one was
Yeah.
cherry, and then they had like a
Chocolate.
caramel or a butterscotch. They had 3 different ones.
Yeah.
Like my old man, when I was a kid, he'd be like, "Really could use a dip cone, son." So he'd make me drive 15 minutes to St. Joe and get him one, and he'd be like, "It better not be melting when I come back." So he'd make me haul ass back to Munster and give him that fucking dip cone, dude. I'm not
No,
kidding. That's legit.
We would ride our bikes to Dairy Queen just to get a dip cone. 'Cause that's the only thing
Hell
we did
yeah, dude.
when we were like 10.
Well,
Sorry, Toby.
so-
I didn't mean to yell at you about that.
yeah. No, so
I
whenever
apologize.
when I lived in Kansas, I got a job when I was 15 at Dairy Queen, and they were like, yeah, we're only gonna pay you $4 an hour as a kitchen cook because y'all could take tips. And I was like, yo, dog, I'm 14 or 15, and I'm only getting paid $4 an hour because they could tip me in the kitchen.
But you never actually got tips.
No one ever tipped. But
You can.
yeah, you can.
You're
They
not
don't-
gonna.
They
but
don't
you
know.
can. Nobody's gonna say tip the kitchen, but
Yeah.
honestly, but if we're being fair, like
Okay.
I think it's a B.
You know what?
All that hype to just say
Yeah.
B.
We gotta be harsh. We
Yeah,
gotta be
we gotta
harsh.
be harsh.
Okay.
I would. You know what?
Dude, it's a B. It's a B for sure. It's a B.
See?
Like
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll give it a B.
Thank you.
I agree with it
You
because
guys talked
I don't
it up.
like. No, I talk it up because I love it. But I'm trying to put that aside. My love for certain things. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
I
my
feel like
hatred
with
for
this
In and
type of
Out,
living-
I wanted it to be an F, but I made it a C. I agreed to put it as a C. I'm
Yeah.
trying my love and my hatred. I'm trying to put that aside for this conversation.
Yeah, I got you.
When I get home to Texas, when I travel, when I get home from Texas, I don't go, "All right, let's go to DQ." I said, "Let's go to Whataburger."
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Fair point.
That's
Fair
That's what
point.
I
True.
say.
I don't remember the last time I ate at a Dairy Queen.
Yeah, same.
2 weeks ago.
Nice. Hold on. Before we move on to Taco Bell, I have something to say real quick. Brian just said, "I'm out, bro," because whenever we were talking about
Later.
Whataburger, we said if you choose In-N-Out over Whataburger, leave.
fuck
And
out.
He said,
Bye.
"I'm out."
Bye.
I said, yo.
Bye.
I said, yo, you're an In-N-Out boy. He is from California, and he
Well,
said,
get the fuck out of here, Brian. I don't
said,
give a fuck
"Come on,
about you,
son."
dog.
He said, "Come on, son." So that's, you know what? I still like you, Brian, but damn, dog.
Nope,
you know?
I don't. Call
We
me
gotta-
when
we
they
gotta
get
talk about
taquitos at In
Wait,
and Out, bro.
wait a
We'll
minute.
talk.
Hold on. He just also said Taco Bell is legit F.
Oh no!
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
True
Ooh.
California style, he doesn't know shit.
It's true, baby. The only
He
thing
thinks-
he knows is Del
Thinks French
Taco,
fries
bro.
and burritos is Mexican food, so he can go
No,
fuck
he
off
doesn't.
and let us have our conversation. Let the grown ups talk.
Let the grown-ups talk, baby. You beat me to it, Rabbit. Let the grown ones talk, boy. Sit down now.
We do value your
Okay.
opinion, though.
No, we
Just
don't,
saying, Brian.
because your opinion is shit. That's
Well,
a
if-
god-awful take.
If we have someone in the chat
god-awful take.
disagree with us, it makes the show even better. You know what I mean?
I know,
Yeah.
and it makes me feel bad because he just doesn't. I mean, I don't know you
Because he
Brian.
doesn't know shit, right?
I just want I want somebody to explain to me one attribute of In-N-Out that's
Appeal.
better than Whataburger.
Yes, please. I would love to
Explain
hear
to
it.
me. Please.
Y'all get pancakes at In-N-Out? No. You get the sweet and spicy burger at In-N-Out?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got one word for you: taquitos.
What about what?
Whataburger wins.
No, exactly. No, honey butter chicken biscuit. You want me to keep going? Dude, I can tell you the whole fucking menu.
All right.
No.
Now he's just going off and naming a bunch of shit. So I don't know. Let's just talk about. Maybe he already knows his opinion is invalid in this subject because he's skinny.
Right. He's not
that
fat
is also
enough.
true.
He's not fat enough to enjoy these restaurants. That's what
Really
it
true.
is.
You're not.
He did used
And
to be.
In and Out is trash. Anyway, come on, let's go.
All right, Taco Bell. Let's talk about Taco Bell for a little bit
Okay.
because I still love me some Taco Bell, right?
Dude,
Like I don't fucking sprint to the nearest one every chance I get.
Oh, I do.
But when I do think about Taco Bell and I'm ready to go get it, it does hit the spot pretty well.
Cheesy gordita, the cheesy gordita crunch with the Dorito shell.
Yeah.
Game changer, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Yeah.
Crunchwrap Supreme, fire.
Oh, fire.
As mentioned earlier, the double decker, rest in peace. My
Rest in
favorite
peace,
Taco Bell
baby.
menu item of all time with fire
Go.
sauce. Has to be fire sauce.
Oh, fire sauce all the way.
Any of the other sauces, they can all.
I like
See-
all the other sauce. I don't like hot stuff, like even spicy stuff. It makes me sick. So I like the mild sauce. I'm not ashamed of it. However, I will say this: do you guys, when you go to Taco Bell, do you get the burrito for the drive home? You know what I'm saying? Do you get the?
I mean, real.
I know, Toby.
You get a
Toby,
bean
I know
burrito.
you do. You're fat like me, dog. Do you guys get the snack for the way home? Toby, I know you do, motherfucker, because I'm
I
fat
hate being
too,
called
bro.
out on it.
No, dude. Like when I go to Whataburger, I get a burger for the ride home, and then I eat my meal. That's how I do things. Like I always get the beefy 5-layer burrito or something.
Yes.
I fucking eat it on
Okay,
the way
okay,
home,
I like
and then
that.
I eat my meal.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys. Gotta get that.
Dude, I
You gotta
mean-
get that
I mean,
drive home burrito, baby.
We were already talking about, some of the things that have come and gone, and I think that they always, they bring them back because they're just trying to build hype around these items, like the Mexican pizza and like,
Right.
what's some other things. They do away with them every now and then when they come back, everybody's talking about them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
The Dorito taco.
Dorito tacos locos, baby.
those are so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Eat it.
What about the
Yeah,
breakfast?
and also
Out of control.
yeah,
Just out of
breakfast.
control.
The breakfast is good.
The
too.
crunch wraps, the sausage crunch wrap thing in the mornings with extra creamy jalapeno sauce. Mwah, so good.
I've honestly never eaten breakfast. at
Oh,
Taco
go
Bell.
get you a crunch
Because
wrap.
I was gonna say this because the only time you should ever eat Taco Bell is at night, preferably after midnight. That is the only time you eat Taco
Dude,
Bell.
reverse
Dude, their
gremlin.
breakfast-
You reverse gremlins. You do not eat Taco Bell before midnight.
breakfast crunch wrap does
Yeah.
go pretty hard,
It's
though.
so
dude.
good.
It goes pretty
Yeah.
hard.
All right.
I'm just saying, it goes hard.
Just
Yeah.
get that extra creamy jalapeno sauce on there. Do yourself a favor.
See, I can't do that. It's mayo based. It grosses me out, but I can eat it if it's not slathered on. Like
Okay,
sometimes
fair
they
enough.
gob that shit on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when it's good.
So also you have to think about Taco Bell be doing like band shit sometimes. They be giving
Oh, yeah.
bands,
Well,
endorsements.
turnstile, military gun, all those
Yeah.
scowl, they were all on there.
Yeah, and they've been on the commercials too. So we had
yeah.
some. Yeah, so they're pretty tight.
Iwaba was sponsored. Y'all had the Bell Bucks or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Feed the beat.
Yeah, exactly.
Feed-
That
feed
shit
my
was
beat.
tight.
I'm saying-
I'm gonna go. Honestly, C or D. I can't. I'm doing it because we're being tough. Are we not?
Okay.
Didn't we not
All
just
right.
have
Being
this
tough.
conversation?
Okay, but
We are
you-
being
okay, Taco Bell.
I like it more than In and Out, so I'll go B. I like it more than
Okay.
In and Out.
That's what I was about to say. Now we're at the point where we can be like, I like this more than this.
Right.
This is a tough one.
See this
for me.
one. It's same for me. Go ahead.
I was gonna say this one gets a bump up for me because it is an OG. Like that's what I was saying. At the
I
beginning.
respect
Like,
that.
the OGs,
I respect that.
they get a bump up. So I feel like it's either B. It may be an A. Well, no,
I think
that's
it's
A's
I think
too
it's
much.
A. My vote's
I
A.
like B. I'm gonna go B because
You know what? I'll go A also. I'll go A also.
I think
because-
B or C. I think B or C.
I'm going B.
Okay, let's set it on B.
You guys continue.
Okay,
You guys
we'll
continue
go-
this conversation. I
we'll-
gotta go get my daughter food. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm just saying. Like you don't have any other place giving you so many options for like hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's a bump up. You know what I'm saying? They're also the first. You know, when they collabed with Doritos, that shit was unheard of. You know what I mean? You didn't see food chains collaborating with other kinds of food just to like pop out some crazy stoner menu shit.
Now they've got the Cheez-It thing right now. The giant Cheez-It. That's all it is. It's awesome.
Well, they also do like what the fire Cheeto like. Don't they have like
burrito.
a fire?
I think they have a hot Cheeto burrito.
Hot Cheeto burrito. Yeah.
They used to do the Frito pie burrito. Or whatever. But also like it's kind of gimmicky though. Like it doesn't mean that they're good.
Right. It's stoner good.
Because like the food itself is not that. It's not A tier food for me. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I gotcha. We'll give it a B because it's always there for you. You know when
it's
you
a
need
solid B.
it. Yeah.
Where did we land? Is Panda Express going to be on this list?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay,
It's just kind of. Yeah.
We'll get rid of that one.
All right.
All right. What about? I know.
That fast casual food court stuff.
FUZZ isn't here just yet, but Popeyes.
Popeyes.
It's freaking awesome.
I will say, Popeyes is freaking awesome. Okay, Little Nicky was not wrong.
He was not wrong. Popeyes chicken is freaking awesome.
And at the height,
that was good. That was actually good.
Yeah. At the height of the chicken wars that was happening a couple years ago,
with the sandwiches.
Yeah. Everybody was out here talking about who is the chicken sandwich champion, and in my opinion, like obviously not counting sit-down restaurants, when we're talking about like drive-through chicken sandwiches, I dub Popeyes the champion because like
I disagree with you.
I think that other places, lots of people like Chick-fil-A, which that's great, but if you want a real chicken sandwich, it's got to be a little dirty. It's got to be a little grimy. Like whoever hands you your chicken sandwich in the drive-thru needs to be smoking a cigarette or some shit.
They just got off their smoke break.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
you can smell it on the receipt.
Yeah.
Cajun mashed potatoes, man, slap. Those potatoes, those mashed potatoes, there go hard, dude.
But the problem
Put
I
those
have
on
with
the
Popeyes,
chicken sandwich.
The problem I have with Popeyes is they're very inconsistent.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree with that.
You go to one Popeyes and it's the best Popeyes you've ever had, and you go to another Popeyes down the street and it's disgusting and like almost inedible.
I can agree with you.
Agree with that.
It's like one of the most inconsistent places, like fast food.
But when you find a consistent one,
when
like
it's good,
one specific
it's
one,
fire,
like you could be like, oh, the one down from the street from my house, I always go there, and every time they never let me down, and they actually give me a hug before I leave the drive-thru. Like, when it's on, it's on.
But I feel like there's other chicken spots that are way more consistent and better than Popeyes.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Popeyes is going to be pretty low on my list if I'm going to want chicken.
I agree with that. I'm going to KFC above Popeyes.
Yeah.
I'll say that right now.
I mean, that is a hot take among some people, but I will agree with that, especially the last time I had their chicken sandwich. But I will give it a solid B right next to all.
I'm going to go C.
I'm going to
go
C.
Go C?
C.
I'm going C. Again, I'm trying to put my hatred to the side of In-N-Out. C, I will put Popeyes at C because it's one of those places where you go, you know what? We should go to Popeyes.
We haven't been in a
then
while.
You go and you're like, damn, that place is so good. But like you said, Rabbit, the next time you're like, man, let's go more often. You go and it's like, damn, this fucking sucks. Why are we here? So it's very hit and
There was
miss.
a time, though. There was a time I ordered my spicy chicken sandwich, and it was baller as fuck. And then I decided to order a biscuit, and they gave me an extra biscuit, and I got 2 biscuits. And I was like, yo, love that shit. So,
hell yeah. Church.
All right, next. Church's chicken.
Church's, I think, is lower than Popeyes.
Churches for me is I've never had a good experience at a Church's.
Me either.
It's like an E. Like Church's is like an E for me. It's way down the list.
I grew up on Churches, playing soccer all over the state of Texas, and having to feed my family. Like, there was 5 of us. It's not a lot, but it fed everybody. We ate it all the time. I have a love for Churches, but it's not my favorite fucking thing in the world.
See,
I'm cool with the E on Churches if we're going to go there. But are they really? I mean, they are fast food. They do have a drive-through at most of the churches. I'm going to say I'll go E. I can go E.
I'm good.
I'm
With
gonna
B.
agree with y'all on like the times I've went, like in my adult life, it wasn't the best. But there was one in the town I grew up in Breckenridge, Texas, and it was bomb every time I went when I was growing up because it was a small town and there ain't shit going on except for maintaining your job. Church is
Right.
chicken.
Yeah,
So it
hell
was
yeah.
pretty
Need this
baller.
job.
But so
I can't go back to jail
Yeah,
again.
so
Oh, we have the meat.
Oh.
my
Yo.
Arby's.
Curly
dude.
fries.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna. So
Cheese sticks.
Just bring back the 5 for 5.
I just
baby.
want a big Montana. I just
Yeah.
want a big Montana.
big
Big
Montana.
I need a
Cheddar,
big
what is that,
Montana.
cheddar?
Also, though, they
big
be
and cheddar, or what's it called?
they're always playing with sandwich,
Beef and cheddar.
like deli
and
sandwich
cheddar.
kind
Yeah,
of
beef and
throwing deli
yo,
sandwich. in
dude,
there.
they had some good, like their turkey melt was pretty tight. I will
Oh
say.
yeah, their bacon was good on that shit.
Yeah.
They had a turkey bacon melt or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dude,
Arby's
Arby's sauce slaps, dude.
Arby's is what started getting me fat. This is where the downfall. I'm not joking. I'm not
I
joking.
believe you because I'm the same way.
Because of the 5
Yeah,
for
yeah.
5.
Same. 5 for
I
5.
only
I
ate
would eat.
Arby's in my
I would
fattest-
get 10 of them.
Oh my
I would
god.
get 10 of them.
I would get 2.
I would eat 5 day one, 5 the next day, and I'm not kidding. That's true shit. You can ask my wife if she was here. You could ask her. That's real shit.
I used to work at a little Italian restaurant, so I'd go to Arby's, get the 5 for 5, get 2 Arby melts, get cheese sticks, curly fries, and a drink, and I'd sit there and play Nintendo 64 until my shift started, just eating fucking sandwiches and cheese sticks, and that's almost
Oh,
every
yeah.
single day. And this is where my downfall started, was Arby's. I'm saying A,
You know who to sue then.
A or B for me for sure.
I'm going. I can definitely go B here. I love it, but every time I eat it now,
Oh,
much like
no.
Taco Bell, it upsets my stomach.
Yeah, no, it can't go that high. So no, like I'll give it praise, but like it's pretty bad. It's like
Dude,
Well,
first of all,
you know,
bro,
you know about the meat, right? The
Yeah.
meat comes in like liquid form,
right?
and then they
Yeah.
bake it, and it turns into a loaf.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, no,
disgusting.
Richard, look, dude, if you want to start talking about quality, you don't need to talk about none of this shit.
Yeah,
okay?
we're-
None of this
I-
even
no, I
needs
get
to be
that.
on a list.
I get that the nuggets at McDonald's is all the same shit, but
Right.
But I'm
I just
can
saying,
go-
like at least hamburgers are like hamburger meat ish.
Yeah.
right.
Like they're not.
Ish,
They don't come in
ish.
liquid form. They don't come in liquid form.
Yeah. You gotta freeze it first, and then
Oh,
you
so
gotta,
I don't want to put it on. I mean, if we moved In and Out down, I would put Arby's at a C. But it's better than In and Out.
I mean,
sorry,
you know what?
Brian.
I can do that.
No, I
could-
think In-N-Out is better than Arby's. I think Arby's is a D.
Rabbit.
Yeah,
my
that's
vote is to
true.
move In
I
and
mean-
Out down and put Arby's on C. I'll be okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
But
That's where I'm
so
at.
the problem is too is if you step back and you watch like any pop culture shit where they bring up Arby's, it's always bad. It's always
always
it's
bad.
Yeah, so is
universally
Taco
known
Bell.
for
Everyone
being
It's
bad.
Taco Bell, yeah.
I
Taco-
don't think that's true compared to Arby's. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
look at
pretty
South
sure
Park.
everyone.
KFC's been negative on South Park. Like it's pop culture's just
Yeah,
to
but
make fun
KFC's
of.
also not that great.
Oh, you take that back.
Yeah.
You take that back.
Dude, the little snackers that they used to have were fire.
Wait,
but
we
we'll
haven't
get
got
into
there
that.
yet.
Yeah, we'll
We
get-
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we doing here with this?
All right. Then let's. Okay. How about then we either move? Okay. We either move In and Out down, or we just settle for Arby's on D.
Let's settle for Arby's on D. I'm okay with settling. Toby, me and you, we love Arby's, but I will settle for D on that.
Damn,
I will
that's
settle
rough.
for D on that.
I mean,
It
it's like
hurts
the
me
type of
too.
thing where I praise it, but I don't think I've been there in a decade or some shit. You know what I
I
mean?
can't eat there
Since I
because
found out
it will.
about
It gives me the just. It
I
fucks
never
my
went
stomach
back.
Up worse
I
than
hate-
Taco Bell.
I ate there within the last week.
I love you, Toby. That's why we're friends.
They're still open. They're still open.
Yes.
The most overrated
I
burger
don't think this is
place
fast
on
food.
the planet.
100%.
I don't think it's fast food.
I don't think this is fast food.
Okay,
either.
we'll take it off the list.
Yeah.
Overrated and trash.
Okay, so I don't know Del Taco. I don't know anything about Del Taco.
Oh my
Del Taco's pretty
God.
dope.
Steve, Brian, if you want to chime in on Del Taco, go ahead, because that's some California shit.
Del Taco is pretty dope. I've only had it a few times though on tour.
remember the one in Denton. It was here. I ate there as much as I could when it was in Denton. Nobody ate there. I ate that before a festival in Colorado, and it gave me the shits, and it was one of the roughest shows I've ever had to play.
So,
I ate like 4 or 5 burritos, and it made me so sick.
So Brian said Five Guys is trash, and then he's saying S tier, baby, S tier. He said it 3 times. He said for Del Taco.
Tacos S tier.
He can't type it hard enough.
He can't type it hard. You're typing hard.
Well, I would say that since none of us really know Del Taco, it can't be S tier. There's no way.
I remember it being good, but
it's so good. I'm gonna go. I can go
maybe
B.
it's like
I can go B. I can go B with Del Taco.
Well,
it's not
prominent. Since it's not prominent with all of us, we need to know.
Is it on par with Taco Bell?
We need to knock it down.
I think so. I think it's on par with Taco Bell.
Okay. How about this? We put it in C because it's a California, or it's either C or California,
baby.
Brian's gonna be so mad at you guys. All right.
Brian says, fun fact, they replaced over a dozen Del Tacos throughout Central Texas with what fast food chain? What?
Yeah, what?
Taco Bueno?
Is it Taco Bueno?
What was there? You know what?
Damn it, Brian.
Was there a Taco Mayo? Taco Mayo?
Taco Mayo was in Gainesville.
Well, is that
shit was fly. That shit was dope.
Taco Casa?
Taco Mayo, dude.
What?
You never had that shit, bro?
I don't remember it. Is that still around? Is that a thing?
Oh, he said Arby's. That was the answer.
Arby's.
They replaced Del Tacos with Arby's.
So Burger King is OG.
Okay, me and Rabbit just had a Whopper today.
I love Whoppers.
I'm gonna be honest.
I
love it.
Love Burger King.
I love the Whopper. Yeah.
Get them
Whopper
spicy
dope.
chicken finger
I
things.
Chicken fries
Chicken
are dope.
fries. Yes.
Chicken fries.
But the burgers, the fake royal taste that they put into their burgers.
No, dude, there's smoke coming out of the top of the building. You know.
Yeah.
It's not fake.
Dude, I will let you guys put Burger King wherever you want, but I refuse to eat Burger King.
Listen,
Damn,
I will
dude.
say they
That's
get knocked.
not gonna.
They get knocked down a small tier because I know their fries used to be different and they used to be better.
This to me is an A tier. It's an OG.
Yeah, I'm good with A.
But it's not.
Yeah,
quite.
I'm gonna give it
used
an
to
A
eat-
too because guess what? They also got breakfast, right? They got a
They do.
breakfast menu.
They serve it
got
all
the
day
burgers,
too, which
right?
I think is a big thing. I think if places serve breakfast all day, they should move up on the tier because I think that's dope.
Right.
That's all.
And they got the chicken fries. They got fun commercials too. Remember that when they were like,
Oh, the king is back, baby.
yeah, they have the king, creepy ass king. They had that commercial where he's like, that when they had chicken fries, they were like, go up to that chicken and like, oh, chicken, I bet you want to be a potato, don't you? You want to be a potato? And then like, yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I do want to be a potato. And then they're like, chicken fries.
Dude, for sure. I get it. I'm totally cool with it being an A, just because, like you said, it's OG, but it's not for me. It's not my favorite.
Oh, those chicken sandwiches too. You forgot to bring up the long chicken sandwich.
Oh, the long.
Oh yeah, they did.
sandwich.
They
Yeah.
did fuck with that,
Yeah.
because they had a chicken parm there that was pretty tight. Their chicken parm was dope there for a little while, but
The OG
man,
of OGs. It's like-
this is like a S
not
tier
even
for me,
question.
man. It's
Yeah.
S tier. There is no question. It's S tier.
I hate
McDonald's.
that it's S tier.
It is. Like,
I mean, it is
The
pretty.
fries
S tier.
slap. I had McDonald's last week because that's where my daughter wanted to go. It's still legit, dude. It is, and it tastes exactly the same as it did 20 fucking years.
yeah.
More
Except for the
chemicals in it
tiny ass
now.
burgers. The burger shrimp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
I was
they
saying
do.
earlier. Though I honestly would put Burger King over McDonald's at this point because all of the McDonald's menu items have shrank throughout the years, and you know if you're picking a burger to be known as what your staple, it's the Big Mac, and it's not big anymore.
The Big Mac is small.
It's just Mac.
It's small.
It's just, it's the Mac.
The quarter pounder. The quarter pounder.
Quarter
they
pounder.
started using fattier meat, so it's a quarter pound whenever they
Right.
when
It's
pre-cooked. Then they
Well,
cook
they
it.
can't-
It's like
they can't
not even.
screw you
anything.
over. They can't screw you over when the name of the item is how much it weighs. You know what I mean?
Right,
They're
right,
like,
right,
How
right.
are we gonna get around this?
Royale with cheese, dog. That's a Royale
But
with
the Whopper was
cheese.
still Whopper size. It was
Right.
still
Yeah, the
size
Whopper
burger.
is still Whopper size.
It's not a
Burger King
tiny-ass
still
little
use
burger.
sesame seed buns.
Yes.
Yeah,
Still fuck with that? I fuck with that. I
Yeah.
like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
And-
McDonald's.
But I will say this too: the middle bun, no one else has ever
No
done.
one
the
else
middle.
did that.
Middle bun?
I agree with that. No one
Also-
else did that.
I feel like their French fries haven't always been top tier. Like
Right.
it's
Toby, you're moving along too fast. We gotta talk a bunch of shit about all of these restaurants.
even though they like pump their fries full of weird ass chemicals, they do that to make them delicious.
Right.
And that's why they're so fucking
They are
good.
so delicious.
Yeah. Oh, not to mention the best mascot team of any
Oh yeah.
of
All
any
time.
place. Yeah,
All
we
time.
have a whole crew. We have like the Avengers
Oh,
of
dude, Grimace, bro. Grimace,
And-
bro.
Grimace, Hamburglar son,
yeah,
Ronald McDonald.
dude.
Ronald
What
McDonald,
about
that
Mayor
bird shit.
McCheese? Mayor McCheese, bro.
But also Happy Meals
Happy Meals
and the
dude.
toys, Happy
Yeah.
Meal toys. Like that
Slapped,
was the
dude.
greatest
I have
thing of all time.
I have some Power
Growing up
Ranger
as a kid in the
toys.
90s, yeah.
Yes.
It was like McDonald's Happy Meal toys.
Wait, hold on. We have controversy in the chat right now with Brian again. Okay, he says
Brian, I don't want to
that
hear your
he
shit.
said not true. Carl's Jr. did their Big Mac ripoff and it was good. Oh well, they didn't. Okay, so they ripped it off. Okay, I got you, but they didn't start it. So
Didn't start it,
we'll get to
Brian.
that, yeah.
Grow
we'll
up.
we will give Carl points for having a ripoff of the Big
For
Mac
ripping off
because no one
McDonald's,
else has ripped off the Big Mac ever. So.
No, but yeah, but it's tough. You can't rip off the king, you know? Like, how are you gonna make that better? What are you gonna do to make the Big Mac like it was like I don't want to say revolutionary, but it was like it was awesome at the time, dude. Like I remember being a kid. How many other fast food places did Larry Bird and Michael Jordan do commercials for?
Yeah.
None.
Right. Nobody.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
also had.
Like,
Remember, they had Transformer Happy Meal toys that were like the
it's
nuggets.
all
would
Power
turn into-
Ranger.
They had the Batman, the Batman toys. They had anytime a movie
Oh,
came out, it was like McDonald's Happy Meal toy
Yeah.
with the movie.
Yeah.
Like it was so
That was-
bad.
that was actually
some
the-
of them are
the
collectible
downfall.
too.
Yeah.
That was actually the downfall of Tim Burton's Batman because they were selling Batman Returns toys, and the movie company was like,
These are
"Oh, well,
scary."
McDonald's is over here saying that movie's scary, and we're selling
kid friendly at
yeah,
all.
Yeah, so that's why we didn't get a third Tim Burton Batman. So that's
Because they wanted him to go corny with it, and he
yeah,
said
they
no.
they wanted to be able to sell it
Yeah.
as big as McDonald's. You know what I mean? Sell
Right.
the movie. So
Johnny Depp
But
did
yeah.
a roll down.
And the
That's why
play
they couldn't
place?
do it.
Greatest play places
places.
of all.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Lego tables? Do you remember
Yeah.
the Lego
Nintendo
tables at McDonald's?
64? yeah,
Nintendo
the
Yes,
Lego
yo, the
64.
N64 was tight.
Yeah. yeah, and
that
he
was later
had
on. But still.
Legit ball pits and stuff, dude. Like
Yeah.
that shit. Can't beat it, man.
yo only scary clown that never had a bad rap. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's true,
Oh,
dude. It's true. I fuck with that. I agree with that.
But yeah, okay, moving on. Chick-fil-A.
God's chicken.
Christian chicken.
Chicken. Like,
God's Chicken, new band name. I call it.
I have a love-hate relationship with Chick-fil-A
Same.
because it is good, but it's not as good as everybody
Right.
like
I
goes
agree.
on.
everybody makes
agree.
it out to be like the greatest thing.
Yeah. And I do appreciate that they're like, they lie to me and say it's their pleasure to help me.
No, I hate
like
that.
The last time I went to Chick-fil-A, I was like, "Thank you," and she didn't say shit.
I'd
was kinda
She
disappointed.
get fired for that, bro.
She didn't
get
say my
fired for
pleasure. I was
that.
like, "What is happening? This is what our society's come to."
this is where we're at now. Cool,
I think
guys.
I think this is a B. I mean, I like it better than
I'll go
Popeyes.
I
B.
agree with it. B. I agree
I
with
can
that.
go B.
I don't-
I had it just the other day. I get the chicken sandwich with no pickles and cheese,
Mhm.
and then put the Polynesian sauce on it, dude.
Yeah.
Just can't
I like
beat
their
it.
buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
yeah, dude.
there's
the
also
buffalo
one-
sauce is fire.
There's a sauce that's like, it's not Chick-fil-A sauce. It's like something else. I always forget the name of it because it has like a weird name. But
Is it the Polynesian or whatever?
no, the Polynesian is like a
something
sweet and sour. Barbecue
called-
slaps too.
it's something barbecue, and it's like the same
Oh,
color.
there's sriracha. They have that sweet and sriracha sauce.
Oh,
That's
yeah, yeah,
really
that's
good
good
too.
too.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
real good.
That's the main appeal when I first started going to Chick-fil-A is like they would have all their sauces out there and you could grab whatever you wanted. They don't do that anymore.
No.
So-
they give you one.
Yeah.
You like ask for buffalo sauce,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Here's one packet."
yeah. Yeah, share it with your friends. But yeah, waffle fries too. You know,
Yeah,
I'll give
dude,
them.
that shit.
Waffle fries are okay. They're not my favorite.
Yeah, the macaroni's good.
I love the
Macaroni.
mac and cheese, dude. I fuck with the mac and cheese so hard.
I used to
dude.
get that roll up too. That wrap that used to be good.
Like with the waffle fries for me, you get the ones that are like nice and have a bunch of holes and they get all crispy and nice. But then you get that one fat one that's just
the in piece.
It's like a
The
whole
in
potato.
piece. Yeah.
it's not
dude.
good to me. It's like
You take,
all
dude. You take
soggy.
the chicken sandwich, you get cheese on it, then you put the mac and cheese on it, and then you put either Polynesian or barbecue sauce on it, and French fries, and smash it down. Ooh. Ooh.
Also, their
that's some fat
breakfast.
people shit.
Their breakfast. Did we already talk about their breakfast? Because
No,
No.
dude, they're mini biscuits
little mini
or
biscuits.
whatever.
Ooh.
Fuck,
with the chicken nuggets inside of them.
Yeah, they're good.
you know what? If I was ever gonna let go and just get fat, I would go. I'd show up for those little fucking biscuits.
Oh, and
just
the-
eat them. Ooh.
They weren't tater tots, but they were hash brown minis.
Oh yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are
those
fire.
were tight, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Listen, any breakfast place, any place that has breakfast, and then they serve as
I'm
their
cool with
side.
it being up.
Yeah, they serve
it
the
being
hash brown on the side.
Mhm.
You always got to put it on the sandwich, dog. I'm just saying,
Always,
put it on the
always.
sandwich.
Whataburger started doing that. In and Out, where are you at? Whataburger started doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, their
Jack in the
They didn't
Box
have
their
to say
breakfast
breakfast,
burger.
so we don't need to talk about
Yeah.
them.
Jack in the Box started putting the tater, tater tot or whatever on the to
yep.
the breakfast menu too, and that
Yep.
was baller. So yeah,
I'm cool with
Shout
the B.
shout out to Jack for that.
It's an A for
Junior
me. I don't
bacon
even need to.
cheese?
I don't even
Alright,
need to
Wendy's.
talk about it. This is an A for me.
Junior bacon cheese.
Wendy's.
I mean,
First
I
of
would-
all, let's talk about the mascot. You know,
Dave, baby.
every other
Which one?
place.
You know what?
Wendy or Dave?
Yeah, Wendy is the mascot, but it's Dave. Dave, you know what? I have a
Dave
signed.
Thomas.
Everybody
the
knows
man.
it's Dave.
Yeah,
Dave
yeah.
was the man.
Hold on, I have
Yeah,
a signed
he's
Dave
Edith.
Thomas book over there across the room.
Yeah. Dude,
That's
Dave,
what's up.
dude, Dave Thomas kind of looks like a Mega Man, like the guy who created Mega.
Yeah,
you know
Dr.
what I'm saying?
Light.
I agree. I agree.
Dude. Dave Thomas is the man.
Dude.
Yeah, he is, man.
The food though.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Abs-
Let's start talking about some of the things they have. Okay.
Square-
Baconator.
Spicy,
Square
dude.
Oh, square patty.
Square patties.
Baconator.
Baconator.
Fresh, never frozen.
Spicy nugs.
Spicy
Spicy
nuts.
nuts.
Spicy
That's where
nugs,
it's at.
no,
right?
spicy-
They started
Dollar
it.
menu
They
when he's
started
Dollar
that.
menu.
The dollar menu was
Yep.
so good.
Yep.
The
On
junior
let's-
bacon cheeseburger,
Yep.
the chicken sandwich, the spicy
yeah,
nuggets,
the fried chicken sandwich.
The fried-
They always
The
like, ever
Frosty
since I was a
Boys.
kid-
The Frosties are
Frosty
so
with-
good.
You get the French fries and the frosty, and you
Yeah.
eat the frosty with
Fries
the
and the
French
frosty.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't
that's
beat
where
it,
that
bro.
was born.
That's
dude.
where that started.
Yo.
Well,
You can't beat that, bro.
Hold on. Do y'all remember yellow Wendy's? Yellow, like everything
Yes.
on the packaging was
Everything-
yellow
the
at
cup
the
was,
time.
The cup was yellow.
Yeah.
yeah,
Cup
Yeah.
was yellow. Everything, dude.
it was the heyday.
Super dope. That was the heyday. They had what was it? They had the little area that was like the sunroom, with the pop out window. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
dude.
dope too.
Oh.
So,
I was dude. Wendy's was Wendy's they had a Hawaiian sauce at Wendy's for the longest time, and I would take that Hawaiian. I would take a number 2, the double Dave, put
Mhm.
chicken nuggets on it, and I put that Hawaiian sauce on it. I'm fat as fuck talking about all this, the things that I used to do. Like you know what, dude? You know how crazy it is? I went to the Wendy's in Gainesville so much, I knew exactly how much what I ordered cost.
Yeah.
I knew
Nice.
to
Yeah, I
the
could pay in
to the
change.
cent.
I could
Yeah.
pay in change for my dollar menu.
Frosty.
Toby. Yes, Toby.
Oh, there we go. Dave's way. It just seems wholesome too. He seems like a nice guy. But yeah, what color? What flavor Frosties they have? They had-
Chocolate.
Chocolate, bro.
Yeah, they had chocolate, vanilla. What else? Did they ever do
Chocolate.
weird ones?
I think that's it.
Yeah, they did pumpkin.
Yeah.
They do a
Chocolate or
pumpkin
vanilla?
spice. They have
Oh,
a pumpkin
shit.
spice from time to
They
time.
really
yeah.
do.
That must be
Yes,
later
they do.
on because I didn't remember.
No,
that.
they just started this, dude. Like it wasn't when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to
Just
get
started this. Oh, bro, stop! Don't even joke about that.
Dude, I've never had the
Yeah,
Frosty.
I will tell you this: the greatest hangover cure of all time, Wendy's Baconator, hands down.
Yeah.
The best
Okay.
hangover cure of all time.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna put it right next to Burger King.
Yep, I
in
was gonna
A
say the
tier.
exact same
A
thing.
tier.
right next to
Yeah,
Burger King.
right
I'm
next-
I'm cool with A tier because they're OG, dog. Like I'm cool
Yeah.
with A tier.
Because I really don't remember ever having bad experiences unless they just forgot to put something in the bag, you know. And then
And
I
even
had
if they did, dude, I didn't care. It was still delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
That dollar
man.
menu was such a lifesaver when
Yeah,
I
it
was
was.
like in my early
Yeah.
20s and broke as fuck.
yeah, it wasn't there like a double cheeseburger that was $1 for a
It
while.
was the junior bacon
Uh-huh.
cheeseburger.
Oh, there was,
The
but there was a
chicken
double.
sandwich.
There was a double.
They
also.
did. They had a small double, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But they
okay.
had a chicken sandwich. They had nugs for $1.
The nugs, the
They had-
spicy
dude, the
nugs
nugs for $1 were that
It
was
was like a small. You could get a
game
small
changer.
fry. I think you could get
And
a
correct me if
small
I'm wrong, but
Frosty.
they have a breakfast menu now too.
yes, they
Yeah,
do.
they
now.
do.
Yep.
So, yep. so suck it, chat.
Oh
No, Brian said square patties. This place is best S tier. I don't know if he's making fun of us anymore, but
I don't know, but
no,
he likes
he
In
said
and
she
Out.
bad.
Yeah, dude. Wendy's Fox.
I grew up
Sonic.
loving Sonic. I grew up
Me
loving
too.
Sonic. And
I like
Sonic honestly is an A tier for me. no
like-
doubt in my mind.
I think it's
bro,
B.
first of all, tater tots.
Tater
Game
tots.
changer.
Straight out the gate, tater
Game
tots.
changer.
Like
Then you get the
destroys
chili
every other
cheese
French
tater
fry.
tots, bro. The chili
I will-
cheese tater
oh,
tots.
chili cheese tater tots. I will take Sonic tater tots over any French fry on the market.
Okay, yeah, you changed my
Any
mind
one of
with because I forget
we
about
do have a
like
few things.
chili cheese and stuff on or French fries or tater tots, however you want it.
Dude,
And
and
it's,
then-
well, it's also the place where you could get a wiener. So like,
Yeah,
you
foot long,
know,
baby. Get that
most,
foot
you
long.
know,
Foot long, baby.
you forget about the footlongs and the conies
know-
and the corn dogs, right? They got
Wow.
wiener
Corn
on
dogs.
Cheese sticks.
Cheese
They got
sticks.
wiener on
Cheese
there.
sticks.
The Chicago dog. The
Cheese
Chicago
sticks.
dog's really badass.
Nice.
The
Oh,
mozzarella
yeah, dude.
sticks hit.
Yeah.
The cheddar poppers.
Some people only go
Yo,
for the
when-
drinks too, so you have to remember.
When they made the
All the
Frito
drinks.
chili pie wrap,
Oh, those are so good.
over,
yeah,
over.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
There's nothing
they
better
had
than
my
that.
favorite. They had my favorite burger for the longest time. It used to be lettuce, tomato, pickle, chopped onions, and mustard. That was to me the best burger. And Whataburger has a very similar burger. But they recently I went to Sonic and it was totally different. It was like mayonnaise and ketchup. And I was like, they didn't have onions on it. It was just lettuce, tomatoes,
See, I remember them. Always
and the burger
ask-
shrunk.
I
They
remember
shrunk their
them
burgers.
always asking me mustard or mayo. So, from what I remember, you had the option. You know what I mean? They cared about you. You know.
I'm just not a fan of
But-
their burgers.
I don't know.
I love
Everything
the burger.
else. Everything else is great.
Ocean water.
That's a
yeah.
that's an S or an A for me.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna go
say.
put my daughter to bed
A.
now. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna say A.
I'm good with A.
Yeah. Also, breakfast menu.
Yep.
Fire. They have a
they have-
chicken strip meal.
They have a
fire.
bunch of wraps. They have a bunch of burritos. I think they had mini tacos last time I went there, or they had mini empanadas or some shit that was
Yeah.
like super wild.
Oh,
Very versatile
yeah.
menu.
yeah, yeah,
Also, but yeah, I don't think we talked about the drinks enough because
yeah.
that is like,
Yeah, let's talk about the drinks a little.
first of all, my favorite drink there was the cherry limeade.
Yo,
even though,
yeah.
even though I don't like cherry flavor stuff, like cherry limeade for some reason just
Right.
hit.
And it came. You got to dig for that cherry at the bottom too. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They put the cherry in there. They put the limes in there. You get the little mint. You
Yep.
get the little peppermint.
Yep. Oh, like Brian was saying, ocean water. That's like a big
Ocean
one.
waters, vanilla Dr Pepper.
Yeah.
bro.
Okay, let's see here. He had another one. Sonic Slaps, mixing whatever flavor you want with the soda.
Yeah, yeah.
Watermelon, Dr. Pepper. They have Frito pie. Their shit rules. Okay.
They had the mix-ins. You could get you could get a Coke with vanilla or
All the ice cream, all the different, yeah.
yeah. Sonic is one of the most versatile menus.
right.
I honestly feel like it should be S tier.
I mean, Toby's the one. What?
I'm
Toby-
the holdout because of the
How
burgers.
do you not like Sonic?
It's just their burgers. It's literally just their burgers. Even
They
their
have
new,
chicken sandwiches too.
even their new
Yeah.
like
Wait, do you-
French fries are badass.
Wait, do you like Whataburger burgers?
I love Whataburger burgers.
And why don't you like Sonic?
I
burgers?
don't know. There's something that they just feel. Look, this is all
Well-
cheap food, so when I say this, know that I know that. But what
Yeah.
Sonic feels really cheap. Like it just tastes really cheap. I don't know.
Okay. I also the other day I got a peanut butter bacon burger from there. So that's like how far
what?
they stretch. Yeah, they had a peanut butter bacon burger. And that is something I used to make in my kitchen. So I was like, okay, got to try that. But you have to remember too, the classic setup where they had people, nowadays goth chicks come out on their skates or whatever and give you your meal. Or
Yeah.
You know what?
The roller,
You know what?
Yeah.
the car hops
yeah.
on roller skates.
While we're waiting on FUZZ to come back, do you tip Sonic people?
Back in the day, whenever we paid with cash, I would always tip Sonic people.
But I'm playing devil's advocate. I tip before I say anything. But what do they do more besides walk from? They don't give you refills for free. They don't do anything like, they'll go get you ketchup or something. But isn't that the same thing that at any fast food restaurant?
Okay, so you are being a Karen right now.
No, I told you I tip. I'm just asking.
Okay.
I've heard these arguments. That's why I'm bringing them up.
Right. You always tip in that scenario, especially if they have to come out to you. You're not pulling up to the window. They're coming all the way out to you. And most of the time that you got like, hey, how many ketchups did you put in there? Can you go get me some ketchup? Like, okay. Oh, I got cash. You got change? Oh, I'm gonna go get you some change now. You know what I mean? So it's like they're doing more.
But that's how everyone. It's not. They're set up like that. It's not like, oh, they have to do this because of necessity. They set them up like that.
Exactly. But every place nowadays is set up for you to tip so they could pay their employees less. And then they're like, well, but
that's also what I would argue is that they should get paid as much as anywhere else that does fast food.
Right. In a perfect world, we would.
Right.
But it's like even at my place of work, people are like, if they go to the front register and they order pizza, they're like, what am I tipping for? Right. And they say, they think I'm only tipping this person that's taking my order and they didn't do anything. When the actuality is they're tipping the person that took your order, the person that's on the expo that's making sure that your food comes out right, the person running your food, the person taking out all the trashes, the person bussing all your tables. So your 20% tip of your one pizza that might be like $4 is going towards 8 people on the shift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like whenever I'm sure that there's something like at Sonic, all of the people that are there can get tips that bring your stuff out to your car, but they probably get paid less. They probably get paid like $4 an hour or some shit.
Sonic workers make a lot, actually, like good wages. They make per hour.
So
the car hops.
I'm guessing
car
that
hops make good money.
So did they used to be set up for tips more than they do now, or?
So, no? I just had friends that worked there growing up, and they actually got paid. Like most, what were you getting paid at Applebee's? Like $3, $4 an hour as a waiter.
Yeah, like $4.
And then you got tips. Well, they were making like $7, $8 an hour, $9 an hour, and tips. And so, like, they were making good money back when, like, we were kids.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money,
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, either way, you should tip.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, yeah, you should tip.
Well, the only thing that sucked is when they started taking card at the machine.
Yeah,
there wasn't a tip option.
Right.
So you would just pay, and it would say like send to the kitchen.
Well, they still don't. Last time I went, they still didn't have a tip option.
Yeah, I just went there the other day. It usually is like $1, $2, $3.
Oh, really? What did you eat, Toby?
I ate cheese sticks and some.
I tip $1 at Sonic every time we order something in the app. I tip $1 at Sonic.
Oh yeah,
I get 2 sodas.
Yeah, but for a long time you couldn't
sodas.
tip on the machine.
Right.
Oh no, you couldn't. Right.
But I think you can tip now.
Yeah, I tip on the app $1, or actually like $1.50, so the government takes theirs and they still get a good amount of money.
All right, Golden Chick.
I really like Golden Chick.
I like Golden Chick too.
Underrated.
Yeah, it is
rated.
But it is kind of just a classic chicken place, right?
Yeah,
it's
like chicken strips.
It's just a chicken
strip.
Chicken strips,
sandwiches.
It's almost like a chicken place that should be in a TV show or a movie. Like it's just kind of generic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You got a nerdy mascot.
But you can get, you have your option of I think this is Golden Chick. You can get a roll or a biscuit.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Roll or a biscuit, which they're both dope.
Yeah,
they're both dope.
The rolls are fire.
You
can get a roll.
The rolls. You take the chicken strips and you put them on a roll and then dip it in the gravy.
In the gravy. Yeah.
Oh, dude, if you get mac and cheese, which mac and cheese is like cafeteria mac and cheese. I don't know if y'all know this, but I love mac and cheese. Just judging by this conversation we're having. Love mac and cheese.
Yeah,
It's
Golden
like cafeteria mac and cheese. Oh, it's dope as
Right.
shit.
You know what though? I'll give it a C because I'm gonna put it next to like
I'll
In
go
and
C.
Out. You know,
Go see.
I'll
good
say
to
that
see.
Chick-fil-A is a little better. I don't seek it out. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna get
If
golden
it's there, I'm going.
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Like if you pull off to the side because you trying to take a piss somewhere and you're like, oh, there's a golden chick, and then you're like, I'm gonna piss and I'm gonna get a chicken sandwich just because.
I will say this. I'll agree. It can go and see. That's fine. But if you
Yeah.
ask me, do you want to go to Chick-fil-A or Golden Chick? I'm saying Golden Chick.
Okay.
Chick all the
I
time.
got you.
Especially now that they have the spicy chicken strips and
Yeah.
stuff. Dude. Can't
There's
see.
only one spot that I would
See,
rather
okay.
go than Golden.
So look, I have
Hasn't
recently
shown up yet.
went to a Chick-fil-A, and this is the only reason that I'm placing it above Golden Chicken this time period, right? I went to a Chick-fil-A the other day, and it was all because of the spicy honey pimento cheese sandwich. So
that sandwich is pretty fire.
and it was bomb. It was bomb as hell.
It's not.
Right?
But it's messy as fuck.
It is
It's pretty
it is
good.
messy. That shit. It like pissed spicy honey all over my hands as I was eating it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So
Cool.
Long John Silver's, dude.
Dude, that's an F for me.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Really?
let you know.
It's terrible. Long John Silver's is
Nah.
dog shit.
I mean,
No,
I'm gonna say
dude.
I'm gonna say that it's gonna probably go C or below for me, but that's the only place. There's only two places that you could go to get hush puppies on the fly, and it's one of them is Long John Silver's,
That's true.
and the other one
Hush
is
puppies. Fuck.
the other one is what's it called? What's the chicken place?
Chicken Express?
Chicken Express.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is that on our list?
That pla-
yeah.
better be.
You know
God
what? I don't
damn
think
it.
it is. I think I left.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's gotta be on
Toby.
the
yeah, you
list.
got it.
You could have texted it.
Damn. I missed that one.
Chicken Express.
Did say it. I said it yesterday. I can show you the text message.
I don't know how to read.
It's okay. But I will give, you know what? It's dangerous to work at Long John Silver's.
I think it's
Yes.
garbage. Everything that comes out of that fryer tastes like fish. Even the
It's
like
a
the
fish
French
place.
fries, the chicken. You get the chicken and it tastes just like fish. It doesn't. You might as well just eat the fish.
Who
Why
goes
do
to Long John Silver's for chicken, bro? Grow
you get the
up,
combo.
dude.
You get the combo box.
I
You
mean,
get a
I'll agree
fish
with that.
fillet and
I
a
do
chicken
get-
strip.
Can I tell you that I don't
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
seafood? So like
Really?
I get the chicken when I'm there, and
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's
Okay, Toby.
awesome.
But it tastes like fish.
Oh, I'm cool. I can't give it an F because I like it as
Yeah.
much as I like churches, but I get like for the sake of this argument, I can go E. You can't
I'll
put it
go-
below churches.
I'll go D because it's like, it's comparable to Arby's. It's known for being bad, but
I
it
think
has
it's
its
worse.
qualities.
I'd say E. I'm going E.
Look,
Vote with me, Toby.
I want to vote with you, but I don't eat seafood stuff, so like I can't like give you what it's
Not
actually.
even a hush puppy.
The hush puppies are
Dude,
so
I'm
good
at
though.
an E, bro.
That's
Okay,
I'm
probably
at an
there
E,
you
bro.
go.
We'll drop
E
it
is
to
where
E.
I'm at.
All right,
I
all right.
can't-
We'll
I can't
agree
put
on
it
E.
as an F. I just can't put it as an F.
Dude, I'm about to put on those arm pads and beat y'all's ass. All right, Zaxby's.
This is
I fucking
this
like
just moved to Texas. This just moved
Yeah,
to
this
Texas
is this.
recently.
No. This is more than Texas. We had this in
No, I know,
Birmingham,
but-
Alabama, and
And no, I'm saying it just moved to Texas recently.
oh, right, okay.
It
yeah.
wasn't a Zaxby's. I had it in the Southeast, North Carolina, Alabama, Georgia. I had
Right.
it over there.
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever had it, but it's still good, dude. Like it's,
Yeah.
I think it's good.
I'd
but-
say the spicy chicken sandwich is where it's at for Zaxby's. It beats a lot of other places when it comes to the spicy chicken sandwich. They also do some versatile stuff. They have like chicken
Wings.
mini. They have
Wings,
like
bro.
yeah, they have wings. They have the ranch chicken sandwich that comes on toast, and that's good. What else they got?
I think I've only
Oh,
eaten
they
it
had
once.
fried pickles. They had fried pickles.
Yeah, Toby, I'm in the same boat. I've only eaten there once because Mike wanted to take me.
Mike took me, I think, too.
I had a terrible experience there.
Well,
that's all.
I
I
got
haven't
the
eaten
spicy
enough
chicken
to know
sandwich,
though.
So
Yeah.
We'll go. Honestly, I'll put it as a D because I don't know. It's just, Like, if I saw
mean,
it, it's not. I'm not
justice
going
for
there. I'm not
Zaxby's.
beelining there.
I'm not putting in a vote for this one.
Well, I'm
an
gonna.
we
option?
can compromise at a C. We'll
I-
just see. We'll just
Okay,
say
I will compromise at a C with you. I will.
Well, hold
compromise
on.
at a C.
I was gonna say the one time I had it, it wasn't very memorable for me. Like, I can't remember if it was good or bad. That's like, so I don't know if that helps sway anything.
Well, let me just come into the conversation with, have you ever forgotten about a blowjob you've gotten in the past?
No, I remember. I catalog
No.
them. They're all. I think about them all day
Because
long.
I'm pretty sure I've
Toby's got a huge
forgotten
spank
about it.
bank, dude. Everybody knows Toby's got a huge spank bank, bro.
Everybody
dude.
I'm waiting for the grid to crash
You
because
know
I'm just
anything
gonna be
about
like,
Toby, you
I
know
got
his
this.
spank bank is huge.
Yeah. By the way, we're doing a blowjob tier list next.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of
Man, I've
girls'
said
names.
some fucked up
Tina.
shit, but how do you get canceled? The blowjob tier list. It's so fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah.
So where are we putting it? C or D?
I'm gonna go.
It's up to y'all.
I'm s-
We
a
have
C.
no.
I'm a
We have
C.
no. Let's just put C.
Okay.
Like,
Let's go C because that's not bad.
Okay, Carl's Jr., bro. Marketing. The marketing
Genius.
is top tier, bro.
And
I
they
like
were in
Carl's Jr.
Workaholics. We're in
Yep.
Workaholics.
And Hardee's, by the way, is Carl's Jr.
It's just the same.
Hardee's
That's why.
is dope.
That's why I didn't bring Hardee's into this.
Yeah, it's in different areas, named different things.
Because
Owned by
we
the
had a Carl's Jr. here in Denton for a little while, and it shut down because it was it shared Carl's Jr. It like shared with a Crystal Burger or something.
Oh
But,
no, it went in where Crystal Burger used
Oh
to.
yeah. Okay, there it
Yeah.
is. There it is.
Yeah.
I absolutely
Oh,
loved
shit.
it. I love Carl's Jr.
Yeah,
it
I like
slaps
Carl's Jr.
pretty
a lot
good.
too. It's been a while since I've been there, but whenever
Same.
it has been near, I've enjoyed it a lot. So, and it was
Double
affordable.
bacon cheeseburger, dude. The double bacon cheeseburger from there was fire, dude, for real.
Yeah.
Brian's-
Rabbit, you have no opinion on Carl's Jr.?
I don't like Carl's Jr. I put it right next to Arby's.
Yeah.
Put it
Okay.
right next
Why?
to Arby's.
Why?
I just don't like it.
He doesn't
I
like
just
that
don't
star.
I don't-
That
I've
smug
never- I
ass
didn't-
star.
Okay, I will say this: I've only probably eaten Carl's Jr. or Hardee's a few times in my life,
Me too.
and it just, like Toby said, it just wasn't memorable. It didn't.
I'm with you. But Brian's blowing
Hold
up chat
on.
and
Let me
saying-
just say something real fast. Have you ever forgot about a rim job?
Catalog.
Cataloged.
Like I'm trying.
Do I
I'm
have to
really
do it?
trying to like think back in my brain when I actually ate at a Carl's Jr. And I can't even remember. Was there one on 288 in Denton?
Yeah, 288
Yeah, where
Denton back by
Crystal Burger
Target.
used to be.
Where
Yeah,
Crystal
yeah.
Burger used to be.
I ate there like once or twice. Maybe.
Yeah, dude. That's where the Del Taco was.
Oh yeah.
So
Then they
Oh.
turned it into a Chick-fil-A.
Okay, so
Okay, yeah.
personally, I would say C at least. You know what I'm saying?
Did you
Like
say
I would probably,
C?
I would say C
I'll fuck with a
Because
C.
because
I'll fuck
I,
with a C
you
on
know
Carl's
what?
Jr.
I would honestly, I'd rather go to Carl's Jr. than In-N-Out. So
Carl's
saying.
Jr., if you recall, Mike, you might, the teriyaki burger from Carl's Jr.
oh shit, I forgot
Pineapple
about the teriyaki
with
burger.
the
Yeah,
teriyaki sauce
pineapple,
and the
yep.
bacon.
That's why I
Just
went
saying,
there,
dude. Yes,
Know
no,
me.
that's why you and I win.
I know your body.
Damn, do you like?
teriyaki burger?
You're like a few steps less than my boyfriend. I'm gonna be honest. Dude.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. That's fine. But
Not
no,
very
dude, that
memorable blowjobs though. Am I right?
Oh fuck! But yeah, I'm cool with the C, but Carl's Jr. slaps. Okay, here we go.
All right, Taco Bueno.
I hate Taco
Okay.
Bueno.
Oh, damn, dude.
All right, hold on. Can I go? I'm gonna start this.
Yeah,
one
you
off.
go start. Yeah.
Okay. So my wife loves Taco Bueno.
Mm.
Party burritos go pretty fucking hard when you
Okay.
when you need them to.
Right.
Lifesavers.
Yeah.
Quesadillas slap. The salsa bar slaps.
Yep.
Right?
Churros.
The
right?
nachos churros slap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Way too expensive.
The-
Way too
Too
expensive.
expensive,
yeah,
dude.
Good point.
This is actually the
food-
first time we've brought up the money with the fast food.
Right.
You know?
So for me, I it's usually not an issue. Every time we go to Taco Bueno, I can go to Taco Bell. You remember when it was hard to spend $20 at Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Not for
Yeah.
me and Toby.
No,
Very
obviously. Again, not for me and Toby. But like Allie and I would always
very
make the joke.
recently. It was hard to spend.
Right. But it was just like, man, $20 at Taco Bueno, you fat fuck. You know, like that's what I always felt like. Now you go to Taco Bueno, $20, it might get you like 2 party burritos and a quesadilla, and you're at $20. And even that was back like when I was really poor. Like, so I just never ate there. And
I was buying party
Allie
burritos with change, with pocket change.
Right, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things. Like I love Bueno. The food is pretty good. It was always just so much more expensive than everything else. And that's what sucked for me about it. Even now, I still bitch about it, how expensive it is.
I did like that you said pocket change, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Those party burritos saved my life.
He's an 80-year-old
those
grandpa.
party burritos went hard, dude.
I'm going
This
to
is a tough
go.
one. Honestly, this is pretty hard.
I'm cool with the C on this. Truthfully, I will go C. Could go B because the food quality is a little better than Taco Bell. Taco Bell just has more.
I think it's got to be on.
I mean,
variety.
I could put it next. I could put it in B because I've never been mad at it. And
Neither.
everyone in Iwabo used to love Bueno. And
No, Steven
when we-
used to make me go all the time.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure when we lived on Peak Street, we used to go to Bueno all the time.
All the
too.
time
Yeah.
because it was off of Fort
Yeah.
Worth. Yeah.
Do they?
Right
Yeah.
there off of
Do
Fort Worth.
Buenos exist still?
I don't even know.
There's
Are they
like
still open?
there's 3, dude. There's 3 in Denton alone.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah,
thought they all
there's
closed
3
down.
in Denton.
There's one in
Oh, 2.
Gainesville.
There's 2 in Denton.
There was one in Gainesville for like 6 months, and it got shut down that quick.
Yep.
I don't know why.
Nobody went there because it was too
Toby,
expensive.
real quick, how many more things do we have on the list?
A handful, like 6 or 7, 7 or 8.
Be quick about it.
Yeah, we can knock these out real quick.
Okay.
KFC.
See, I have a special place
OG.
in my heart for KFC, especially with
That's
those
an S or A
twisters.
for me.
You remember those twisters, dude?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, twisters were baller as fuck. And also, last time I went and got their spicy chicken sandwich, it was bomb as fuck. So I've never been a go to KFC and get a bucket, get bone in, like, you know what I mean? But lots of the things that come
You
with
don't get boning at KFC?
I don't get to bone.
Ooh.
Ain't no bone
Oh,
in a
shit.
KFC.
Brian said loaded bowls.
The loaded bowls
Loaded
are
bowls,
sick.
obviously.
Oh,
no,
yes,
no.
But let's talk
Garbage.
about the real shit. Let's talk about the real shit.
Okay.
Double down.
Oh,
You
shit.
remember the
Garbage.
double
We
down?
forgot about the double
So
down,
funny. It
dude.
was so
Protein on
funny.
protein on protein.
Yo, dude. KFC, so they're little bitty snackers. I loved their snackers.
Oh,
Buffalo and
snackers.
barbecue snackers were dope. I remember this. I'll never forget it. Friend Ian was like, y'all laughing at?
I don't know.
Because
Keep going. Keep going. You're good. Keep going.
Because Rabbit has a different experience with KFC.
Well,
Yeah.
dude, I'm sorry, bro. like, I remember getting a call. Friend Ian, he calls me. He's like, "Yo, Fuzz, let's go eat." I was like, "Okay, Ian, where do you want to go?" It was always somewhere like insane. He's like, "Going to KFC. I'm gonna buy a bunch of those double downs. We're just gonna eat them." I was like, "Go to the loony bin with you, bro. Fuck it, let's do it." We got like 6 or 7 of those fucking sandwiches, dude, and he and I just sat in the living room on the Peak Street house and just crushed those motherfuckers. Dude. I felt so disgusting afterwards. It's not even funny how gross I felt.
Y'all remember eating those nasty ass mashed potatoes with a spork?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. And
Yeah.
watch your mouth.
Hell yeah.
You know what? The mashed potatoes
Bro,
by
that was like-
themselves aren't that great. But when you put them in the bowl for some reason, they're good. I don't know.
Well, it's
The
like,
brown
didn't they
gravy?
also-
Fuck. dude.
didn't
brown
they
gravy.
also have potato skins?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And
They
they
had
had
the
French
potato
fries.
They had the potato fries for a while.
Yeah.
That were pretty fire.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna say with my experience with KFC, because of the snackers and the twisters and the loaded bowls and the double downs, I'm gonna give it an A.
dude.
I'm gonna go A tier for that
It's
one.
it's an A or an S for me because like Rabbit. You know what? Since it's OG, I'm cool with the A. It's not McDonald's or Whataburger, but it is an OG for sure. It's an A.
Yeah.
It gets credit for being an OG. And like I really do like their bone-in fried chicken, since that's the one thing that nobody likes. But
And
everything else at KFC is garbage. I'm sorry, it's just trash.
well, and
But
also
the bone-in fried chicken is really good.
I'm gonna say that also the Colonel found something new to do after slavery ended. he like, he corrected it. He was like
He might have overcorrected.
But where could you get a bucket of fucking chicken? You know what I'm saying? Dude was a genius.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm gonna
It's
do?
the one.
I'm gonna
It's the one place you can get like really good fried chicken, like bone-in fried chicken. Like Church's is garbage. We already established that. Where else do you get bone-in fried chicken? And KFC is the spot.
Yeah.
right.
True.
All right. Cane's is next, and you know what?
So many people hate on Cane's. I don't know why. I think it's consistent and delicious.
It's good, and you're right. It is consistent, but I think it's overrated.
I do believe that it is overrated. Also, I lived in Shreveport whenever we started eating Cane's, and it's from Louisiana, right? So we had it before anyone else when I lived there, and I do enjoy it. But one, the menu has never grown. It's always kind of been the same, and
That's its appeal, though. That's its appeal.
Yeah,
they
that's
do one thing and they do
respectable.
it really well.
But it doesn't give it extra points. You know what I'm saying? And then, two, everyone wants to argue whenever you're just like, I'm just not that into Cane's. Everybody's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Cane's is the shit.
No, but I
Cane's
also
sucks.
feel like it goes the other direction. If you're like, I like Cane's, people are like, fuck you, it's trash, and it's not. It's not trash. They do one thing and they do it really well. They do chicken strips, and it's delicious. And it's
right.
I've never had a bad experience at Cane's, and like I said, the one and only time I went to Zaxby's, bad experience. Like, it's better than Zaxby's. Like, I'm sorry.
It is better
Wow.
than Zaxby's. But see, so my argument, their Texas toast, their toast, so good. Their crinkle fries, so good. Their chicken strips are really good. Only thing that it's missing, boys, gravy. I don't want fucking ketchup for my chicken strips. I want gravy.
Yeah.
Gravy.
Period.
That's a fair point.
If you're gonna come into Texas, I don't care if you're a Cajun or whatever the fuck. Gravy.
They
Grow
do
the
have
fuck
cane
up.
sauce. No, cane
Yeah.
sauce. is
Fuck
good.
that. Mayo based. Fuck off. I want gravy. Period. End of story. Like, Cane's is dope, and I will never ever I won't shit on it because my wife loves it, obviously. But, I'll eat it. It's really good. I just want gravy with my chicken strips. That's all.
I'm with you.
That's where I'm at on that. But it's not
But
overrated. I think it's
I'm
really
still
good.
dropping it. I'm still gonna drop it in B.
I'm
Cool
fine
B.
with B.
B's
Yeah,
fine.
cool with B.
It's not. That's not
It's totally
offensive at
cool.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
perfect.
It's
actually.
totally cool. I'm totally on B.
I don't know this one.
I don't know this either.
Portillo. How do you say it? Portillo's.
Portillo's. It's
If
not
Three of us don't
Hispanic.
even know it. If three of us don't even know it, we might as well
Mike,
tell
you've eaten at Portillo's. Come on, dude.
Where
You've
is
been to
it?
Chicago. It's based out of Chicago. That's where it's from. It's a Chicago. dog place.
It's a Chicago dog place.
They're the cake shake place. They put the piece of cake in the shake. They're a cake shake place.
All right.
But they just recently came to Texas. I only know about them because being on tour, going to Portillo's, it was kind of like that's what you know.
Right.
So-
I have a question.
So
Is this fast food or is this like
Yes.
a fast casual spot?
it's a fast food place. There's a drive-through.
Okay.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
a drive-through restaurant. Like, and everyone I've ever been to has a drive-through. But since you guys aren't familiar with it, we can kick it off the list. That's totally cool.
Yeah.
I love Portillo's.
Okay.
It's dope as shit.
I mean, I want to try it.
Yeah.
I want
Like,
to try
so
it.
I like food.
So they have a Chicago beef. It's a Chicago beef sandwich. There's no cheese on it. You can get sweet peppers or hot peppers on it. It's a hot sandwich
That
essentially.
sounds good. That
They
sounds
also have a beef and cheddar croissant that's really good. Like, they have some good food. If there's one close to you, y'all go try it out because I promise you it's dope as fuck. Like, I love it.
Cool. Okay, Shake Shack to me also is not fast.
Overrated.
Yeah.
It's
It's Five
overrated
Guys.
and
The
trash.
same,
Yeah, it's like
same category as Five Guys.
It's like sit in.
Yeah.
fast casual.
Yeah.
Oh, Freddy's
Okay.
is
Okay.
A tier for me,
Okay.
bro. Don't care.
Okay. Let's talk
Okay.
about how they have wieners at Freddy's.
Nope.
They're another one.
Dude,
Is this going in the wiener tier?
Oh, dude, but their steak
Yeah.
burgers are
Because Portillo's has
fucking
wieners too.
They have
Freddy's is
Italian
dope.
sausage. They have Italian sausage, not wieners. There's
Oh, it said
difference,
hot
bro.
dogs on the.
Yeah, no, they do have hot dogs. But it's Italian sausage. Anyway,
What about but, Rabbit? You had Freddy's, right?
I've never eaten Freddy's.
Oh,
really,
shit,
dude.
There's
Freddy's,
one right down
Freddy's is dope, dude. Freddy's.
I know
is
there's
tight.
one right down the street
Yeah,
from us,
yeah,
and I've never
yeah.
eaten there.
Nah, that's good.
Freddy's, they have these. They're like. I won't call them smash burgers, but they're super thin,
Right.
Very thin.
crispy patties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you can get a triple, and it's not very big. It is
But it's
so. Their
expensive.
fries. Yes,
It
it
is
is
kinda-
expensive. They have shoestring fries, which for me is like, I love shoestring fries. Real thin, real crispy fries. Freddy's is dope, dude. I love Freddy's.
I like Freddy's too. They also have the shakes.
Shakes,
They
yeah,
got
the
the shake
custard. They
there.
have custards
They
and
got
stuff
the,
too,
They got
dude.
the wieners. They got chili dogs. You know what I'm saying? And then it comes on a garlic toast.
Yeah. Yup.
bun
Yup.
of the wieners too. So
Dude, I'll go
Pretty
B or C because I'll go B or C.
I think C.
I'm gonna give it a B because
Go B.
it's a little like whenever I think of Freddy's, I think of it as a little fancier and a little more, a little bit more expensive than some of these other, places. So I don't go there much because I'm poor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not because it's not good. So
Did we decide that Wingstop was going to be on this list or no? I can't
No,
remember.
it's not fast food.
Okay.
Mike and I,
Yeah.
Mike got on me for that yesterday.
I was just
and
making
kind of
sure.
agreed with him.
Okay,
we
so
have to do our own wing list.
It's like the opposite
We'll
of
have
fast
to
food.
do-
Stuff
yeah.
always takes forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is S tier. This is
Yeah.
S tier.
Oh, Brahms.
I don't-
Brahms is
yeah,
legit.
Brahms
Brahms.
Brahms is S tier. But what's
Okay.
crazy is it's not really around anywhere else. Like that, because Brahms will only deliver like their trucks. They'll only deliver where they can drive to in one day.
Okay.
They don't like so that yeah. So it's
Is it a
crazy. So
Texas thing?
it's not a Texas thing. It's based out of Oklahoma somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like, they don't deliver. Their trucks only go as far as they can go where they can drive in one day.
So that's got to knock it down. I don't think it can be S tier.
Well, it can be S tier. It's been around forever, bro.
I think B. I
But
think
they can't go. They can't go international. They can't
It's
go. They
only-
can't even go national.
You're that good, bro. You don't need to,
It's only Texas and Oklahoma, I think.
yeah, dude. I'm telling you. But I get it. I get where you're coming from. Like,
Oh, I love Brahms, but
dude.
They
I can
gotta be
because
on H
Brahms
tier.
burgers, dude.
Oh wait,
they-
no. They're all over. Yeah, they're all over the U.S.
okay, all right.
Yeah, so never mind. I lied because
take it
that's
back.
always what I was told. That's what I was told.
I think
And also, who else has a grocery store?
wait, sorry.
that
No,
you
no,
know
no.
what? That is a cool convenience.
It is mainly Texas all the way through the Midwest. Yeah, it's not very prominent throughout the whole U.S., but there
But dude,
are
but it
like 4 or
milk?
5 states.
Their milk is the best milk around.
Yeah,
Period.
and the
Their
ice
milk
cream.
is so
They have
good.
the ice cream.
Oh yeah, the ice cream. Dude, you go
Fucking-
get a God, what's it called? It's like a frost. You take sparkling water, whatever, and then they mix it with whatever ice cream you want. It's called the freeze. Yeah,
I've never had
and I
that.
always get an orange sherbet
I've never
freeze.
had that either.
Fuck, dude. Go to Brahms and get an orange sherbet freeze or a lime sherbet freeze. Dude, it'll change your fucking life. It's so good. Serious, dude. You think I'm crazy?
Bag
Go
of
try it.
burgers, bro. Remember the bag of
Bag
burgers?
of
They still
burgers.
got 'em.
They still do that.
Yeah,
They still do it.
that. Hell yeah.
They're still
dude.
pretty cheap too.
I think A tier. I think Brahms is
A
A
tier.
tier.
I'll go A tier for sure. Fuck with the A tier.
You know what? If it goes on A tier, I'm gonna start going to Brahms more because I remember it being bomb as hell, but I can't remember the last time I went. So
That's true.
If you,
It's like, yeah.
I would go ahead, Rabbit. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't even know what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say if somebody's like, "Yo, do you want to go to Brahms or Whataburger?" I love Whataburger. You guys know how much I love Whataburger, but I would second guess that. I would be
Okay.
like,
okay.
because Brahms burgers are fucking dope, dude. They really are.
All right. I'm into
Nice.
it.
I'm gonna
I
pull.
wanna go.
I'm gonna pull these last two out at the same time.
That's what she
She
said.
said, "Oh, me too."
Taco Casa and Chicken
Oh
Express.
yeah, boy.
Okay. All right. Taco Casa, how much is that out there? because I know it's
Right.
Texas.
It's man.
It doesn't go
Isn't
real
Taco
far
Casa-
north.
Wasn't Taco Casa originally like part of Taco Bell?
No,
No.
I don't
Taco
know.
Casa was Gainesville, Texas. That was the first one. When we all lived in that area, we used to go to the first. I'm pretty sure that was the first Taco Casa.
Yeah, that's
and
what I
and they
always
had
heard.
Mortal Kombat 2.
I've
Hell
heard
yeah.
a different story about Taco Casa, but it could be made up.
I think we looked this up one day
we?
because there is a Taco Casa, but it was a different disconnected, right? And it was in a different.
okay.
It was like
It's in California.
California,
Yeah.
right. But this version of Taco Casa with the yellow and orange is
With the worst logo ever known to man. By the way.
yeah, exactly. Looks like a baseball team, like fucking.
It looks like
you know what
clip
I mean?
art.
Like,
It's clip
They're
art.
saying Fort Worth,
Yeah.
Texas, is what they're saying.
Okay.
Taco
All right.
Casa
Fort Worth?
first debuted in Fort Worth in 1972 and expanded
Okay.
throughout Texas ever since. So it is just a Texas thing.
okay, maybe we were lied
So-
to about the Gainesville thing. They
Yeah,
just
because
knew-
I remember
but-
hearing that too growing up.
Dude, Taco Casa been going there since I was a
Super
little
burrito,
kid.
homie.
Yo, dude, super burrito. Then you get the cup of
Beef and
cheese
bean
and dip it
burritos.
in the cheese.
Yes,
bro.
that cup of cheese. Jesus.
Cup of cheese, dude.
I actually,
Game
so
changer.
whenever I moved down here, Daniel Connolly, shout out Decon, he was like, when I moved to Hutto, he was like, hey, where'd you move again? And I was like, Hutto. And he's like, they got a Taco Casa out there. And I was like, oh shit. And he's like, and I swear I didn't hang out with that guy for like a whole year, but he was like, I'll drive out to Hutto to go to Taco Casa with you.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
I really enjoy taco. I'll take that over any of the other taco spots.
Damn.
I'll
All
I'll
of
go
them?
A.
I'll get-
For me, I want to put an S, but I'll go A. if
And I
y'all
get
are
the
cool
same
with
thing
A.
every time.
What about the
Every
rumor?
time.
What
I
about
don't
the
care if-
lure?
I don't care if somebody pooped in the beans, dude. I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, that was like 2002.
Yeah, the poop's not still in the beans. That was one poop.
It was delicious, bro. Shit, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, and they've got good
No,
sweet
I-
tea. Good sweet tea.
They're like,
Sweet tea,
they're like,
fire.
yo, everyone
Yeah.
has been talking about
Both
for
of these
beans.
places actually.
That's why I pulled them out at the same
sweet
time.
tea is on fire. Chicken Express has the best sweet tea.
The best sweet
Chicken
tea and their
Express
Dr.
also-
Pepper is top
Yeah.
tier.
Yo, also Chicken Express Gainesville. I dated a girl
Was
that
it the first
used
Chicken
to work
Express?
there. No, I dated a girl that used to work there, and she literally said that her boss would say, "Hey, they order a 3-piece chicken strip. Just go ahead and give them like 5."
Yeah, you always got more.
Yeah.
You got
So-
extra chicken strips.
So yeah,
At Chicken
marketing off the
And-
chain by giving you more.
And they
chicken is
also have a
fire.
terrible logo too.
They have gravy too.
The gravy
Gravy's good.
killer.
Yeah.
The little magic dust you sprinkle on there.
Yup.
Whatever
yeah,
that
so
shit was
good.
called. I forgot what it was called.
Serendipity sauce.
Serendipity, yes,
serendipity
yes.
Yeah.
Salt.
That shit was so good.
And they got hush puppy. What's
Hush
up?
puppies.
Hey.
They also have fried okra.
the
Yeah.
corn nuggets are off the hook.
Corn nuggets, dude. The corn nuggets.
They also
Hey,
do.
Pop,
They
the
also
rolls.
do fried catfish.
Fried
Yes,
catfish.
but
Yup,
you have to wait longer for the fried catfish.
So good though.
It is so
You know
good,
what?
dude.
I'm gonna
That's
say
an S tier.
S
That's
tier.
S
I'm gonna
say
tier.
S
That's
tier.
S tier
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
I'm gonna
That's
say
an
S
S tier for me, bro. Like no
Absolutely.
comment,
You know-
no nada.
You know when people that don't like live in this area see that in the S tier, they're gonna be
Oh,
like, "What
yeah.
They're
the
gonna
fuck?"
they're gonna lose their shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the
Well-
thing. I can't believe that Chicken Express hasn't like got some kind of weird following like Whataburger with bands and people that travel a lot. I'm really surprised that there isn't this like, oh, we got to go to Chicken Express.
Oh, dude.
It feels humble. You know what I mean? It feels like they're like, you know what? Making
It's
money's cool, but we
It's
want to
down home.
Yeah, they're like,
country
making money's great. We just want to feed y'all. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Oh,
they,
give
they
'em-
have jugs of sweet tea and unsweet tea
Oof.
that you can buy.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Like
I almost got
their own,
diabetes.
and they have their own lemonade as well that you can
Yep,
buy.
yep.
Like, dude,
Yeah.
that shit is
in
dope,
the
man.
gallon
Like,
jugs. Yeah.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
You can't beat that.
Our-
Damn, I want to go to Chicken Express now.
our tier list is done, but I think we need to move one of these down to F. We need a failure.
Yeah.
I think churches needs to drop. I don't want to drop
I think
Long John.
Silver's. Long John.
Honestly, now that I'm looking at this
Toby,
list,
you don't even eat seafood. Why are you sticking?
But
to
I
this?
like the hush
Listen.
puppies.
now look, now that we're looking at this whole list, though, I think that Arby's, everything right here, In-N-Out, Arby's, Church and Church's Chicken and Long John Silver's all needs to move down.
All drop down a tier.
Yeah.
I'll drop down a tier. Yeah,
All right, that's fine.
I'm cool with that.
I hate it.
Yeah, just
cool
to
with that.
fill out the list. Yeah,
like
you gotta have
that.
some empathy or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that. You know, just that way
cool with that.
we know that
I'm cool with that.
Brian is mad.
Put Del Taco next to In-N-Out because it's California.
Right.
Just to really,
fuck-
Just
I fuck
really
with that.
grind
Because,
the
I mean,
gears.
Del Taco's dope, but like, it's not a very popular restaurante. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I'm pretty happy with A and S. You know,
Me
like
too.
I mean,
me too.
I feel like maybe Bueno might drop because it's just
It's expensive.
I never
I
really
could-
eat it
Bueno
that
could
much,
drop.
so.
Bueno could.
I
Drop.
could go Bueno to C. Sure.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Honestly, I
That's-
could move Freddy's to C too because Freddy's is very pricey as well, and it's not.
Yeah, but it's
very well
baller
known.
though when you're
It's
eating
so
it. You're
good.
like,
it's
oh,
so
God.
good.
So that's what's
But-
it's.
but other
when
than
it, whenever
that, I
the
like-
strength of it is it's delicious, then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta keep it.
I'm actually cool with this list,
That's a
boys.
good
I like
list.
where everything's at. That's a good list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that looks a lot better.
Yeah.
I do think
But-
next time we should do a pizza chain
Yeah.
here. I think that would be pretty tough.
Yeah.
I
that-
think there was one I thought of while we were doing this that we left out.
what
What is
White
it?
Castle.
White
I
Castle?
forget about White Castle because it's just
Yeah, I
not
forget
in
about
this area.
It's
I
not
think that's
around
down there
here.
with Arby's.
And you know what?
It's-
I didn't see White Castle.
But it is a very prominent fast
Yeah.
food restaurant.
I looked at a couple of different like top 100 fast food restaurants in Texas, or not in Texas, in the United States, and I never saw White Castle on any of those lists. Interesting.
I mean, I like White Castle, but
Oh, I
know
do too.
it's like it's not as baller as they put in a movie. It's not
You
baller
want to
enough
be
to be it.
high, like. Dude,
But there was
like,
a movie
if you
made
want-
about it.
It
So
Right.
was.
Like,
That's the only
like, I'm
reason
gonna
I
be
know about
honest.
it.
there's
know
no
what?
Jack in the Box
Yeah,
movie.
it makes more sense though if
Right.
Harold and Kumar went to Whataburger. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
it would
right,
be like
right.
Absolutely.
I would go through what they went through for Whataburger.
exactly,
yeah.
but maybe not White Castle. You know?
I love that this list is gonna piss off so
So many people.
That's my favorite
yeah.
part.
Yeah.
People are gonna lose their minds over this shit.
Well, dude, there's no way not to piss off everyone.
Yeah.
That's like literally what the internet is for nowadays.
Yeah,
Just be
exactly.
pissed off.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
But I like the list. I'm cool with it. I feel like the
Yeah.
churches thing hurts me a little bit because I grew up on it. But other than that, I'm cool with everything else.
Yeah, and okay, so of
And
all
fuck
let's take
In
a
and
look at-
Out. In and
Let-
Out.
There's always
Pull
one-
up that
there's
list.
gonna be
Pull
one
up
that
that
hurts a
list
little
one
bit.
more time. Okay, looking
That's
at
a
this
good
list
list,
right
boys.
now,
Solid.
what would you go and get right
Do we each
now?
get one veto or something?
No, let's. What would like each of us?
Whataburger.
What would you pick right now, and what would you get?
Whataburger.
You went. You'd get Whataburger. What'd you get?
Yeah, I'd get my staple. I'd get a number 2 meat and cheese only. What a size with the Dr. Pepper, and I would get just a burger, but double with cheese and meat only. That's my drive home burger. And then I
Okay.
and then when I get home,
Okay.
Toby, you know what I'm
I know
talking
what
about,
you're
dude.
talking
You're
about.
fat.
I
bro.
hate it.
You-
I hate it. I hate that you called it out. Like you let our secret out. That's bullshit.
I go to Taco Casa.
Dude, I remember-
I get 3 tacos and 2 bean burritos, and I eat one of the bean burritos on the way
Yes.
home every time.
Dude, I can't remember who it was, but I remember someone that was like one day out of just randomly. I swear this was like a decade ago. They were like, they just go, you know what I fucking hate? And I'm like, what? I hate when you're driving and you just see someone eating in their fucking car, and it's like, damn. And they were like, damn, dog, you're that fat that you just have to break open your fucking sandwich in your car.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like,
And-
damn, dude, that's harsh.
Which
We'll
one of
get
us is
along, hey.
happier? Which one
I
of
mean,
us
I'm
is
definitely-
happier,
I'm
that guy
definitely
or
reaching
me?
in the bag for some French fries.
Yeah, for something.
I'm reaching
dude.
in for French fries on the way home. For sure.
Look, dude, look. I ain't waiting till I get home. You know what? You know, how about this? When I go to Panda Express, I get egg rolls so I can eat the egg rolls on the way home. Okay?
Yeah. You gotta
I
get that from
get
your food.
food to eat on the way home because I can't wait
Yeah, it's just
get
how it works.
home.
I got a weight problem. I
I
can't
gotta
wait
I can't
to eat.
wait to eat.
Yeah, that's my weight problem. Exactly.
That's good. That's good.
So fuck them. Like
All right.
if somebody gets mad at me for eating in a car, fuck you. I don't give a shit.
Okay, Rabbit. What would you pick right now off this list? What would you get?
Well, the one thing I'm craving the most right now is Chicken Express.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Okay.
you've been all about
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, what would you get?
That's tough though, because I want the catfish, but I also want the chicken.
Maybe you could talk
But-
to the lady at the front. She'd maybe help you out with
No,
that.
I would definitely just get the chicken strip meal. I want the gravy. I want the fried okra.
Mhm.
And then the serendipity on the chicken.
Okay.
That's all you need. And the
Okay.
biscuit. You get the biscuit.
And that sounds. Would you go
And the
biscuit or
sweet
roll?
tea.
The
And the
roll.
mother-
Would you go
Sweet
biscuit or
tea.
roll?
You get rolls at Chicken Express?
Yeah.
you can have.
Oh,
they
yeah,
have
yeah,
both,
yeah, yeah.
dude.
They got good
Yeah,
rolls
that's
too.
They got good rolls,
Oh.
just like fucking what's the one?
I like the
Chick.
biscuits. I like the biscuits.
Yeah, the
I get
biscuits
it.
are
I love
good.
the rolls, man. I fuck with the rolls.
I like
so
the
much.
rolls
Rolls are
at
good.
Golden Chick, but I like the biscuits at Chick.
All right, Toby, what about you? What would
Man,
you
I think I'm probably gonna get Chicken Express tomorrow just because talking about this.
Same,
Yeah,
same, bro. I'm going tomorrow. I'm telling Allie as soon as we get out
I'm
of here.
getting
That's
those-
where I'm going.
I'm getting those goddamn corn nuggets, and
Yup.
yeah, yeah.
I would get right now for some reason because it's been so long. KFC, bro. I'd get a Twister and I'd get a couple of those snackers. I get the different flavor snackers, dude.
You know what? I would
Uh.
get KFC, but there's not one anywhere near me.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
not
not
e-
one anymore.
There's not one close to where I work. I think the closest one is in Denton, and I'm not driving all the way to Denton just to go get KFC.
Oh, you will.
I might
Someday.
now. I
and you'll
might.
like it.
The Colonel has showed up in your dreams every night for a week. Come find me. Put the Twister in your mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways,
Oh,
guys,
goodness.
it's
That's a
we've
good
been
list,
going
boys.
a while. It's fucking
Good
2
list.
hours tonight.
Yeah, I
All right.
know. No,
From
for
now on,
It's a
almost
very
3 hours.
important topic, okay?
Listen, from now on, if we're doing a tier list and we are, it's like, I don't know how many different things
we need
have.
timers.
Yeah, we'll skip the news to do
Yeah,
the
we
tier
should do
list
that.
if
We
it's
should
this
skip the
big.
news.
You know what I mean?
We could do a lot less news.
Yeah.
We could do a lot more tiers.
Yeah. I mean, some
Dude,
news.
I would rather
you know,
hear about somebody's love for Whataburger than Journey. You know what I'm saying?
right, but then on the flip side of that coin, obviously, whenever we're talking about Linkin Park returning, we'll still cover that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got.
We didn't have to
yeah,
talk about
understandable.
Somebody's dog getting eaten by a coyote.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. Nobody cares about
Yeah.
Tommy Lee. Molly Cruz sucks. They always have.
I mean,
Who gives a
Tommy
shit?
Lee probably didn't even care. He's like, yeah, buy a new one, buy a new dog, whatever.
We got 4 of them already.
Anyways, yeah, it's been a good one. If you guys want to suggest some things you want us to tier, or if you want to describe your tiers from looking at this list, then hit us up in the comments. But yeah, we'll take suggestions. I'm thinking also pizza tier, sandwich place tier.
Candy
Ooh,
tier for
sandwich tier's tough,
Halloween.
dude.
Oh, Halloween,
Ooh,
yeah,
candy
candy tier.
We need a soda pop tier too. We got to do a soda pop.
Soda
tier. Hell yeah.
Or a
Woody.
cereal. A cereal
cereal's
tier
tough.
list would
Cereal's
be
pretty good.
tough, dude.
Yeah. But
We
you
get
know,
to the nitty gritty on this show.
we need to talk about.
To what's
We also
important.
need to talk about the mascot a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because
tier,
I
agree with
feel
that.
like the Colonel is the true blue serial killer in this equation. You know what I mean?
Man,
But yeah, Toby, do you want to tell them about your podcast?
Yeah, I do a retro video game review show called the Secret Levels Podcast. It's on all the major podcasting platforms. I also stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/TobyVonDoom. Go follow me and like the podcast or whatever. Cool.
Heck it. What's up, nerds? Fuzz, you got this
Rabbit and
one?
I are in a band. Yeah, I got a dog. Rabbit and I are in a band. We're called Terminated. Check us out. We got stuff up on Spotify, and we say this every episode. I don't believe it anymore. We're gonna put out some new music at some point. Promise. Yeah, go check us out. Tell us what you think. Maybe we'll do something soon. We'll see.
I am Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you've been nerding out with Rickshaw. If you like what you saw here, or if you're hearing us audio version, we have all the social medias. We have Instagram and all that jazz. Go hit us up. I promise someday I'm gonna stream some video games because I'm about to start catching up on some of that, especially with the new Silent Hill coming out soon. The new old Silent Hill. Also, I'm in a band called Never Rest, and we're gonna have new stuff. I'm gonna guess we might change our plan because we have like a bunch of new songs we're gonna start working on, and hopefully we have them all lined up soon. I know that if we don't put out something soon, we're just gonna save them up and do a full EP next year or something like that. But yeah, guys, if you like I said, if you like the stuff, please follow us on all of our social medias and stuff, because we're a podcast that is obviously more about having fun and swearing and saying the things we like to say rather than censoring ourselves just to get more clicks, or talking about things that get more clicks. Or yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like, it's hard out there for a pimp, especially if you're doing a podcast where you're like, hey guys, let's all have fun. And like most places are like, we don't like fun if you're going to actually be a popular thing. So
Right. We don't like things that take stuff seriously.
Yeah. So guys, even if you hate watch us, please still follow us. Still leave us comments. If you hate watch us and you disagree, leave us comments. We love to get into it with you in the comments. It's a.
Sorry, Brian, for yelling.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're just joking. We're just joking.
No, I'm not joking. In and Out sucks, Brian.
Brian, thanks for hanging out in the chat.
Thanks for,
I guess.
Yes, thanks for hanging out, Brian. I don't hate you, but I hate In and Out.
Maybe Brian misses us. He used to be on this podcast, and so now he's just kind of like.
Is that the Brian?
That's Brian.
Oh, well, fuck him.
But all right, thanks for tuning in, and I guess I'm gonna try and get me a snacker. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm fixing to go eat something. I'm so hungry talking about all this shit.
Every single one of us.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, nerds.